Wow. Wow. What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? Darkside Bird, Real King, Be Cruel, Ian Jamas Rope, Ian Jomhaz. I know how to say it right now. I knew I would figure it out one day. Narkill 420. The one true king, Spoons out. Mr. Lolcow, this is... Here, I'll get you the link. This is from Final Fantasy 14 or 13 too. Called Worlds Collide. Big ups, everybody. Yes. This side of the internet does have handicap ramps. I'm gonna try out this brand new PNG tuber program. It's gonna be interesting. Robust, flavorful, and meaningful. Yes. Yeah, screw it. Screw it, dude.
This live stream may contain mature material some viewers might not find suitable.
Wow, oh my god, yeah. So, hello everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at Level 99. We're debuting this brand new thing. We're gonna appreciate it. We're gonna be very critical with it. I want to make sure that everything is working. And so far, so good. I had to do a lot of behind-the-scenes style troubleshooting to try and make this work, and I think it's working. So essentially, I'm swaying back and forth over here, and the camera is picking up my motions, and it's allowing me to kind of move around. It tracks my face, and it allows me to shame my son, Shinji, for being such a miserable little shit. What up, everybody? How is everybody doing? It is, what? Oh my God, Wednesday, the 25th of February, 2026. You already know. Hello and welcome. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Guys, flip us the bird. It's not that good yet. It's not that good yet. But behind the scenes, trust me, there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Miss MVZ me with the X and Y axis. What up, pimps? And hello, everybody, and
welcome home.
Welcome home, yes. But manga Shinji was cool. He was angry. Well, I think all of that is out the window now because now they got that new Evangelion coming out. I'm hyped for it. Can we get the $3 Dragon Pog Champ? I don't even know what that is. McBrew, hello and welcome.
Welcome
Home.
Home.
So check it out. Check it out. We have a viewer's choice night, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a lot of conversations behind the scenes as to what we were going to see next. Allow me to throw this up on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, it took a button right there. There it is. All right, very cool. It's a Resident Evil Requiem week. Holy shit, guys. The 9th installment of Resident Evil. I fell off after 2. I think I played Code Veronica, but that's about it. That's about it. Wake me up when the new Dragon Ball Super is out.
And his name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down.
Oh my God. So Deus Marionette, friend of the channel, was the reason this entire thing was put together. And look at this. I'm swaying on that X and Y axis. I have a feeling that with a little bit more tweaking behind the scenes, I just need to do a little bit more tweaking behind the scenes, and I'll be able to get this all figured out and sorted out. Because, guys, behind the scenes, there was like eyebrow layers, and then there was the glasses layers, and then there's the hair. There's the front bangs, which is actually kind of... I need to replace now the front bangs with the hair with the Anissa cut up at the top. You gotta play Resident Evil 7. All right, we gotta ask the chat then. All right, because I have been lacking in the Resident Evil cinematic universe. What is your favorite Resident Evil? He wears glasses inside. They don't want you to know he's high. Here, let me try and see something real quick. Let me just swing this shit back and forth. What? It's also dark in here. You know what? I'm gonna try something real quick. I have this light that's above me. Maybe my webcam is not picking up and tracking my stuff because it's so dark in here. I do have all these LED lights up and going. It's only $10 right now. Resident Evil 5 is my favorite. All right, let's go. Resident Evil 2, the remake was badass. Okay, you know what? Actually, I lied. I've burned a hole in my brain so big that I completely forgot that I played Resident Evil 4, which I really liked. Which I really liked. So, who knows? I would say do a Resident Evil marathon leading up to it, but dudes, we have so much fun here on this corner of the internet. I tried to get everything taken care of, all the obligations taken care of. We had a lot of fun earlier this morning for the Stepmania streams.
Screw your freaking contribution.
Mr. Lolcow on YouTube says, if you have Game Pass on Xbox, Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake are free. I do not have Xbox. I've been a Sony pony since day one. As I play the Nintendo sound. Beer Devourer, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Home.
What is this, Dentorama 2026 or something? So I'm glad that you brought that up because we've had a lot of conversations behind the scenes as to what we can do to expand our reach here. And we've been getting a lot of recommendations, and we have a lot of things that can pop up here on the stream tonight. And in fact, let's get a little peek.
Fuck off.
Yikes. A little peek at what we have going on here. Friend of the channel, Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs, with the latest DSP explodes in a meltdown over squeezed banana meme. We got to start with what brought us to the dance, all right? And then we're going to take a little looky look over at Cyraxx's corner of the internet. It's just been popping off over there. Cassandra is the latest name that has been written in the scriptures, so we're going to be taking a look at that. And I've been trying to get to this for an entire ass month, and god damn it, we're going to get to it. A lot of people behind the scenes have been telling me that they want to see more quartering stuff. Now, far be it for me to say that they are wrong. And you got to give the people what they want. You got to give the people what they want. And so, we have priority. We got to take care of this because we have so much other shit to catch up on too. A lot of people really like watching the iDubbbz and Anissa stuff, interestingly enough. And my very first, you never forget your first lolcow. I never forget mine. Chris Chan apparently is all rocking the white power garb over here and got kicked out from another convention. And if my memory serves me right, this may have been the same convention that TJ Gamebox attended. So if anybody knows any more details about that, I would love to know. Aren't they sunsetting the Xbox? That's what I'm hearing as well. Then McBrew says they're probably all on sale on Green Man Gaming. Requiem is 18% off. What the? Darkside Bird doesn't know much about Cyraxx. Well, Cyraxx is kind of like my guilty pleasure. I know a lot about him behind the scenes, but I don't really cover a lot of them on this channel for some reason. Beer Devourer says, for what it's worth, a random fighting game stream you did a while back was really good. Hey, look at that. Going back to the archives. Now let me ask you a question, like a serious, legit question, everybody. I'm a huge slut for aesthetics, and I really want to make sure that everything's set up properly. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just make this a little bit bigger. I saw Pro Locar updated his set, and so now I'm trying to outdo him because that's how petty I am. Bring that guy down, but I'm gonna make him bigger. I don't want to make him too big though. So pop off over here. Not bad. It's alright. I like that. I tilt myself to a little bit. There we go. King B Cruel says over on Kick, all Resident Evil games are on sale on PSN, like deep sale, so take advantage. Oh shit. I hear you. I hear you. That con was a brony con. All right, never mind, because I think that this was like a comic con or something like that. Not a brony con. Why would you go to a brony con dressed up like a Power Ranger though? Is that supposed to be like some sort of joke, like when you go to the Renaissance Fair and you dress up like a Star Trek person? Make them stupid big for like 5 minutes? You know what? Bet. Say less. I'm going to do that. Oh, so you can actually maybe see it moving around like that. Hey, there it is. See, look at that. I should have just kept it like this. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. I got to do something about this desk, though. It's out of proportion. I gotta build that up too. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. I think that works. I think that's a lot better, actually. I like that. All right. So what do you guys say? How about we jump right into it? We're going to jump right into it. Dick Stroking Vilf Vlogs in here. But before we do that, Darkside Bird Real with the hashtag no more abuse over on Kick saying, the people hell yeah, pimp, W, worst, big LD. Speaking of that, I'm glad that you brought that up because I would invite you to hold this L. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The brand new shirt just dropped in the fourth wall shop. Don't be a bitch. Get that shit. Get that shit. Ricky Mork knows what's up. What's up? You can get it in the black with the white text, or you can get it, and this is my personal favorite, the white shirt with the black text. It is simple. You can read it from far away. Take some notes, PWR. This is how you make t-shirts, buddy. But yes.
Literally lie to them daily, but they believe it because they're gullible and they make me money. I'll gladly take your money. I'm using you and abusing you. I see your mental illness and take advantage of it. I'm exploiting you. I'm literally exploiting you this very minute. And you don't get it because you're so dumb. You're an idiot. You're legitimately stupid.
Well, damn.
Thanks for the money, dummies.
I'm the text and layout you choose.
I'm actually a virgin.
Thank you. I was proud. I like immediately. It wasn't. I don't even think it was my idea. Somebody else in the chat, and anybody can take credit for it really, because I didn't think of it. Somebody in the chat when PWR like shat on me, he was like, he should be more like LDZ. And I said, I gotta make that a t-shirt.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Oh, and I'm going to tie the Channel Point Redemptions on Kick to a TTS. I just don't know how to do it yet.
Welcome to the Daily Wrap. Immediately today, as soon as I started my day, I had to roll back some positive stuff that we did yesterday. I did not.
Wait a second. Beer Devourer over on YouTube says, rest in peace, King Cobra. Real. I don't even think he was a lolcow, just a crazy elder goth kid who was terrible at cooking and likable. If we're grading on the curve, King Cobra was one of the best of them.
Enjoy that. Sadly, I had to roll back the change that we decided to do yesterday. Yesterday, per the request of viewers, I decided I would start leaving my Raw streams archived on.
We getting that rap money. We getting that rap money.
That super chatted $5. I ordered my shirt. I got the DSP begging and stay hydrated t-shirt. Gonna wear it to work tomorrow. Also can't wait for Friday. DSP is gonna suck Atari 9.
Let's go! Mr. Lolcow coming through with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. We got your video right up next.
People said yesterday, no, please leave the streams, the archives live. You should be good. We'd love to see that. Okay. I want to upload the stream and then a clip of the stream and then another clip and then another clip and then another clip. I want to reuse the same content like 10 times and trying to make ad revenue on AdSense from the same clip over and over. Does that make sense? And then I had to go back on that decision. Overnight, I received a message from someone who said they were part of the detractor community and they wanted to let me know that detractors on social media, Reddit, and Yellow Bus Discord, as I like to call it, and they were all talking overnight how they're plotting to take down your channel. They mass flagged your channel to YouTube, stating that you're violating their AdSense policies for having reused content. You're basically trying to monetize the same content a ton of times. That's
Thanks, Duty. Thanks, Duty. Like, I thought like you learned your lesson, man. Come on, dude. You make it real hard, man. You make it real hard. Just, I don't know. I like to think he knows better. But I know that sometimes you get a string of bad luck, all right? Nobody's perfect, but still, man, come on.
Demonetized. Yeah, imagine.
Send me an invite to the Yellow Bus Discord. Weebs must fry, you son of a bitch.
Stream archives live. Well, that's the end of my livelihood. I can't get demonetized. All right, I just can't. I rolled back the changes. So the streams of yesterday.
Even the kickbots know that this is the place to be. That's what the streets are saying, Bird.
People who have threatened.
That's what the streets are saying.
Anyway, I can't take the chance. That would cripple me. This is not just,
It cripple him. Pig Bert knows he can't leave his Raw streams up, says Weebs must fry because he'd be demonetized in a heartbeat for toxicity. True.
This is my business. This is how I make my living. This is a serious situation for me. I can't have my channel demonetized, right?
And King Be Cruel with the moral support. This stupid jacket of his gives me PTSD. I'm sorry, King. I should have given you a trigger warning. Sound off to all the soft boys out there. He is wearing the flannel shirt of which he slew many arrows at King Be Cruel's direction. I understand. I understand the beaten wife syndrome, the burning the roast syndrome. It's unfortunate that you have to suffer through this, but I know that you're strong, and I know we can see it through together.
Creators who do that, they leave.
YouTube works now. Just say Bat Boy with internet.
I'm not other streamers. When I get people who come by the stream like that guy did yesterday, who's a YouTuber, and he says, "Hey Phil, just so you know, when you private your streams, you lose the watch hours of that stream, so you should never do that." Next time I'll respond and I'll say, yes, except that you're not the same as me. You don't have a group of...
I don't know. Hold on. Can I get an X to gout on that? Didn't the person that told DSP about this is like some sort of turbo virgin incel crying on the internet that he can't touch a woman because he's so cringe? The irony with Duty literally just putting his intro in front of...
I can say whatever the fuck I want, and you like it.
True. Front of DSP's clips isn't lost on me. It is. I mean, it's the go-to, though. And I feel like everybody's in that agreement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Insane, obsessed weirdos.
YouTube wouldn't do anything anyways, even when the Queen breaks TOS often. Oh, and like, I mean, he's calling everybody the R word, the regarded word, when he used to be so against that. Reminds me of PWR when he had everybody try to self-censor themselves, and then everybody would self-censor themselves, and then it was like, haha, that was a form of power that you had over them.
Moment. Oh, well, big YouTubers all do this. Moist Critical, right? He leaves his streams live, but then he also uploads, you know, the gameplay parts later. That's Moist Critical. Dude, that's one of the biggest games.
Dude, that's me. That's me, guys. I don't know if you know this or not, and I apologize if I fill up the notifications or whatever. I do upload and stream a lot on this channel, and this isn't my only channel. I'm putting stuff into drafts and ready to be scheduled for my Stepmania channel as well. Like, I'm trying to split off and have specific content for the specific channels. I'm sure you guys could give a shit less if I'm playing Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on heavy mode.
He can do whatever he wants. He's fine. I want
Effing censor yourselves, dude.
Oh.
I'm not Moist Critical.
You should leave his raw stream up and put his cut up streams on another channel. There you go. There you go.
So I have to walk back the changes. This is why
he's walking back the changes like this is a fucking business. So I noticed too, and it's funny because I also, as a backup, upload the shorts that I do for my Stepmania stuff onto this channel as well. And I haven't scheduled them out, but I just have them. It's funny because on the copyright system thing that they have, the copyright system tab, my channel here always picks up the shorts that I've been uploading onto my other channel. So it's like all of the stuff that I'm putting out on the other channel is supposed to be a funnel to get everybody.
Member Bob.
What the?
We just nuked the live stream.
Let's go!
At Severely Dented just gifted 1 memberships.
Severely Dented, thank
Eagle
you!
Eyes, member bombs.
Thank
We
you!
just nuked the live stream.
Severely Dented gifted a Beer Devourer a membership.
Severely Dented, thank you so much! And congratulations, Beer Devourer! We're hot, dudes. The momentum, it keeps going. And it doesn't stop. With Robo all the way over on Kick with the skull emoji! Sheesh! Chat is fixed. Big ups. Big ups. Thank you so much.
Not me. My detractors are all over me and literally
Whoa.
just want to see the world burn around me.
Whoa.
Is there any reason why you should do this? No. Is it really abusing YouTube system? No. It's actually something that's been asked for by my actual viewers. Now you might say, couldn't you make separate channels?
Thank you so much, Severely Dented. All the way over
and all of that?
on the YouTube platform.
I'd have to get it monetized, or else I'm doing all this work.
Bitch, you better be hydrated all the way over there.
And I make no money on it. To get it monetized, I would have to have thousands of subscribers, ridiculous amounts of watch hours. It would take months. Okay? That's definitely not even worth the effort, to be honest with you. I don't think that I have enough of a positive audience to move over to a new channel. If I started a new channel right now and tried to get a new audience to move over to it, it wouldn't even have enough of an audience.
Detective Detractor!
You know, be profitable. So there's really
Welcome home.
doing stuff like that. It just is what it is. Sucks that I try to make a positive change.
It sucks. There are several ways DSP can go about structuring his channel. He has 3 monetized one. He could use 1 for the podcast, 2 for raw gameplay, and 3 for clips. Wow. And you know, if you were to present that to him, he would give you a million reasons as to why he couldn't do that shit. And instead of spending that energy on thinking about all the different ways he couldn't do it, if he put half of that effort and energy into figuring out a solution to making it happen, which, by the way, is really fucking easy, he wouldn't have to be out here begging like a bitch.
And I immediately have to take it back because of nonsense online. It is what it is. Okay? We still had a chill podcast where I explored, get this, the whole banana song controversy. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the DSP Morning Show here on DSP Gaming. People want to talk about denim and bananas, so I guess we're going to have a good show today. There's a group of...
You can barely get people to watch this one channel. Look at the views on DSP Reacts. They're in the toilet. I'm not gonna lie though, that'd be pretty cool to get those type of numbers on this channel. I'm just saying, I'm not Mr. View, baby. But in comparison, all of the people that he has subscribed to his channel, you know, the math ain't mathing.
Banana song meme that my detractors invented many years ago.
Zenith 2077, what up, pimp?
I played Donkey Kong 64 on stream. The game was atrociously bad. Donkey Kong 64 is an insanely annoying, stressful game. It is such a bad game that it literally almost...
Bubba the Fat, what up, pimp?
Now, I did this playthrough of Donkey Kong 64, and it's kind of a...
All right, MVZ me, thank you so much for hanging out. We definitely appreciate you. Everybody show MVZ me
My trolls absolutely...
some love on the way out the door. We will see you next time, of course.
Several times when the game was so stressful, so annoying, and so repetitively ball-breaking.
Whoa.
I had a few mental breaks during the course of the playthrough, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry,
So there
what?
was this one
A video game caused him a mental break. Brothers and sisters, you know, when your elders were saying like these kids ain't what they like, these kids nowadays, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're not going to be able to survive in life. This is exactly what the fuck they're talking about, dude. This is exactly it.
Basically, I was playing the game and I started singing and I just made up the lyrics on the fly. I can't remember what I actually said in this song. There were many times during the playthrough when I started singing.
Hard times
I'm really
make strong men.
Let me find it and we'll watch it again so I can get the lyrics correct because I don't remember them. See, so many people are so crazy, like obsessive, weird, hyperfixated, crazy about this song. They're actually putting the lyrics in my chat right now. What the fuck? They're actually that nuts. For me, this is a one-off moment during the playthrough where I was so stressed and I just wanted to like let loose and I just made something up as I was playing. To them, it's like an epic meme that they've repeated for like 5 to 7 years and therefore it's ingrained in their head. So I'm saying this 10 seconds. It's 10 freaking seconds, okay? I want banana, tasty banana. Put a banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in. And that's the lyric that apparently is up for debate. It's not even a lyric.
Okay, so yes, this is true. For the longest time, I always thought that it was comes in denim. But then everybody else on the internet has to be a contrarian and said, nah, bro, that dress is blue and gold. What? No, it's in denim, idiot.
Because it's not a song. My detractors apparently latched onto this banana song and made it into a crazy meme of theirs that they would repeat constantly, that they put into the intros of their videos. This became like a legendary meme in their circles. I don't follow my detractors, so I had no clue that they talked about it,
sounds
that they
like
laughed about it, that they thought it was some kind of a celebratory thing. Acting.
By the way, do you hear that Xenogears music in the background? Chef's fucking kiss, and it's a staple. It's a mainstay of this channel, bro. You hear this song all the time. It's the boss theme from Xenogears, bro. Fucking awesome.
Donkey Kong 64. Anyway, after years of this being a thing, I finally caught wind that it was a thing because you guys were talking about it in my chat. My moderator started telling me about it and stuff. I don't really care. Like, it's not a big deal to me that this is some kind of a meme. It's not even offensive or anything. It's just stupid. It's about me singing about squeezing bananas because it was something dumb to do during the Donkey Kong playthrough. We actually made an emo of it. We actually made an animation.
PDR some AI DSP music. Oh, I am working behind. I am working behind the scenes. I am working behind the scenes to get the No More Abuse song step charted. I'm going to make a step chart to it. So stay tuned for that.
Fucking stupid. You're an idiot. This highlight clip, which apparently is being hyperfixated on by a bunch of, again, mentally autistic.
Damn!
This highlight clip
Damn, King Be Cruel!
Of stream highlights.
I let you talk shit like that.
Make this clip. This was made by one of my editors. What the editor did,
Darziak!
they took the meme that
The dragon fucker!
made and turned it into a clip. He literally turned the detractor meme into a clip that I can use in my content. Nothing wrong with that. It's my video. All of a sudden, I think it was a week or two ago, we decided to watch it. All right. Now I want you to listen and play the clip. Here we go. Pay attention to the subtitles.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim.
The subtitle says, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. That's not what I said. I didn't say.
Brother, this is the shit that has been on your channel for years, bro. It's the intro to one of the detractors' fucking channels.
It comes in denim. It's gibberish. It's me basically just mashing my words together because I'm trying to think.
Content lasagna, you and me both.
The peel, it comes in denim.
It sounds like in comes the nana. In comes the nana.
It feels like such an impossible thing to do because like I've tried it and I just like sometimes I fall into it. Sometimes I fall into a trance and I'm like, all right, I actually got it, I'm getting it. But then other times I'm listening to the same part of the song over and over and over again until I just don't want to hear it anymore. And then I throw my hands up and I give up.
And I realize that's too many syllables. So I just shortened
Night
it.
of Fire is a good boss theme. Detective Detractor, a fellow Xenogears enjoyer.
In comes in nanum. In comes in nanum. It's just gibberish. It has another
No!
venom Why would I have even said denim? Is there anything in the game about denim bananas? No. Now, in reality, does it matter what I said? No.
No.
It's not a big deal. But if you're going to sit there and tell me that this is me saying squeeze the peel, it comes in denim,
It comes in denim.
that's not what it said at all. Factually, there you can listen to it. That's literally not what said. You can say
Oh, buddy, the
but
delusion.
it's wrong. You're just wrong. And the thing is, my detractors absolutely positively cannot take an L, because in their mind, if ever they're proven wrong, oh my God, that means Phil got a W. That means Phil's correct. Well, I am correct. I did not say denim. Why would I have said that? I'm not wearing denim. There's no denim in the game. There's no banana denim. And you can clearly see that I'm just going with my mouth. It's just a gibberish noise. The subtitle was made by my editor because he was copying the detractor.
Exactly, Bat Boy. Remember when he had that long, drawn-out email to June the King about a thing that might have been a lie? And he was like, I misspoke. What was the exact wording? It was like, over... I don't know. I don't remember.
The meme for my stream. So there you go. So now the meme is banned. Someone says turn on YouTube closed captions. YouTube closed captions? Are you fucking retarded?
Whoa! This is why Phil doesn't want his live streams
They're horrible closed captions. They're always saying the wrong
up
word.
after the fact.
90% of the time it says the wrong thing in YouTube's closed captions. Like you actually thought that you could trust YouTube's AI to generate closed captions correctly. You're an actual retard.
Whoa, damn.
Let's find out.
Being very generous with that word.
My mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in denim.
No, look. Squeeze the peel, it comes in, and it doesn't know what I said because it's gibberish, so it doesn't say denim. So even YouTube's own closed captioning system couldn't identify the word. It made it gibberish, and it deletes the word because it doesn't know what it is. It doesn't say denim. Done. We're done with this shit forever.
Imagine using this as like a way to dunk on people. Hey, my internet argument was correct. No.
You can eat a fucking dick. Seriously, every one of you fucking weird, obsessive losers on the internet can eat a fucking dick. Even the thing you thought would back you up didn't back you up. You're fucking retards.
Damn!
Banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in denim.
Oh! What?
YouTube acknowledged it as denim, you lose. If you're going to tell me that I said denim, you're right. You're right. Definitely you're right. That happened. I definitively proved that I said the word, it comes in denim, without a shadow of a doubt. You got me. It comes in denim.
You see, even the moral support over on Kick, thanks to Rope, says it comes in his denim.
Now, yes, now this is correct. Someone tipped a buck, says there's clips of you talking about denim and bananas in the same playthrough. You can see for yourself. Own it and move on. No, that's because the detractors brought it up. The detractors saying things about bananas and denim and shit, and I didn't know what they were talking about. All I was doing was reading their comments.
Not the Nick Ricada, no.
They came to the streams and presented it as fact when it wasn't, and they had me respond. That's all it was. I never actually said it. Again, you have to understand.
I think this is also another Xenogear song.
This whole thing overnight about they were going to mass flag my channel to try to get me in trouble because I wanted to leave my streams now archived. I only know because I watched the tractor content. That's fucking disgusting. Anyway, what's for dinner? We're doing DSP Tries It today. Today is DSP Tries It Wendy's. We're going to order the new Wendy's chicken tenders and all of the new dipping sauces. And I'm going to get probably like a burger too.
A burger.
Definitely not getting Wendy's chili. Fuck that. That stuff's disgusting. That stuff is...
Denim is the nickname for his hand. Hey, yo.
Well, how could it be new? What could possibly be new out of a bacon cheeseburger at Wendy's? They do. It's called the cheesy bacon cheeseburger. Oh, they have a whole new menu. What is that?
That monitor's glow does not do his face
Even
good.
better. DSP Tries It than it originally was going to be.
Excuse me.
Now, hold on a second, because I said all that, but is that available to order or not? I hope so.
He's looking at his phone.
Oh, they do. There it is. Holy fuck, it's expensive. God damn. $9.14 for the cheesy bacon cheeseburger at Wendy's. What the fuck is going on?
It's not your money, dummy.
$9.14? They're insane. Oh my gosh. There shouldn't be $9 single cheeseburgers when 6 years ago it was 2 for $5. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Let's do something about it. Let's get up and let's protest. Let's go, everyone. Get your fucking sign. Start writing a marker. We're going to protest. Let's go. Come on. Let's get out there. Let's get into the streets. Come on. Let's go.
Jesus Christ, this is the cringiest shit ever.
That's right. I have a stream to do. I have a job. You know, I actually have to work. I can't go protest.
Oh, shut the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, my brother.
We're bad. And now
My brother, no. Wow. Wow. I got work to do. I got to sit in this chair and I got work to do.
Good. The 10-year plan was very simple. Things were going very poorly for me. Things were on a downward turn for my work. I was making less money. People were fucking with me all the time. Basically, I was in financial ruin. With 10-year span, I was going to phase myself out of being an online content creator, getting...
Tank Arcade with the moral support over on Kick. Yeah, get up and go to the place.
And I'm doing
It's cheap.
offline for the rest of my life. But
Yeah, he's paying for the delivery fee, too.
control of my
You're
destiny.
paying for the convenience, idiot.
Well, in fact, what's happened is since COVID, the whole thing flipped on its head. Now in the United States, the job
He
market-
needs a 220 meal.
most
Ha!
people don't have a full-time job. What they have is 2 or 3 part-time jobs because they won't even get a full-time job anymore. No one will hire them for one. That way they don't get health care. They don't get benefits. They get nothing. They just have to go from job to job, bouncing around, trying to keep a fucking living, trying to make ends meet for their families. You are at the bottom of your...
How does this guy know?
That gets stepped on.
How does this guy know?
You get nothing. That's the American employment system in 2026.
Now give me your money.
Okay, ban you. Not true. Fuck you. Since you think you know better, go out there and get a fucking job because you don't have one. That's why you're sitting on
There's
my street right now,
Otherworld
midday.
from Final
You don't
Fantasy
have a
X.
fucking job, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So anyway, thank God I didn't do a knee-jerk reaction and immediately say, I'm phasing out and quitting streaming, and I'm going to start doing IRL stuff. It actually would have actually ruined me.
Yes, because Cat works those jobs. 5 hours of folding clothes at the mall.
With me, I stuck with it. I worked hard. I did some interesting things in the last couple of years. I think we can all agree.
Ooh.
That got me some more prominence. That got me some more attention on the internet. And people are coming and supporting in droves, which is amazing, right?
God, you're tasty.
Ugh.
Pretty messed up, right? What's remarkable, quite frankly, is that here I am in 2026. I am doing better than I've ever done before, and I mean that. I'm doing better today than I did back in the day when I was popular.
Detective Detractor with the moral support.
I'm doing better right
He's
now.
still in a bad financial state,
I'm
even with the
good. I'm
bankruptcy.
really fucking good.
His spending habits haven't changed, true. It is hard work, right? A lot of work, baby. A limp dildo, yikes. Fake
Completely false.
and
You
useless.
fucking idiot. You guys think that he knows what I make. You don't know what I make. None of you know what I make. Not a single one of you on the internet knows what Dark Side Phil makes. You have no fucking clue. At any given moment, we've got a stream going. That stream has ad revenue on it. That stream earns money in the Kick partner program. That stream also has super chats, memberships, subs, all coming in. There's tips.
So he's saying, like, you guys don't know how I make money. Here's all the way I make money, you
coming in.
fucking
You have
idiot.
no fucking clue at any waking moment what kind of money I make. No one. I'm the only person that knows what I make. No, I did not make less this year than last year. I'm doing very well for myself right now. It doesn't matter what you want to believe because reality is different from your very twisted, disgusting fantasy of all the weirdo shit that you talk about every day in your Yellow Bus discords. Okay? An idiot. People
Damn.
They really
Yellow.
don't
Wait a minute. Yellow bus. Wait. No. Hold on. Did he mean to say short bus? But instead he said yellow bus, completely missing the point because all the motherfucking buses are yellow.
There's no metric you can follow to figure out what I make. It doesn't exist. You're an idiot. You're legitimately stupid because you listen to stupid people. You're the one who's miserable. You're the wretch who sits there on the internet watching.
And he only has about like a year or two left to go, Detractor.
And you don't get it because you're so dumb. Do the Wendy's tenders come in denim? Squeeze the tender, it comes in denim. The copium is crazy. Ack, ack, ack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some Cyraxx shit up here. What the? Playback? What is this all about? Effing keywords. It's definitely not happening. Hold on one second. Rope with the 50 kicks over on Kick. Thank you. For the scallop mouch. Go with the fat. I did. I did. I did. This damn internet's abusing me, dude. All right, Jesus, we got some copyrighted music right here. Let's just dial that down a little bit. Let me see if I can say this right. Naderverse6107 says over on the YouTube product, we know exactly what Phil makes, though, because he tells us. and his AdSense is dead. He makes nothing on his videos now. Aw, sucks to suck. Song still playing. Tank Arcade says the shit was crazy love. How chill. He was like nothing happened. Unrelated, did you see the dash body cam footage of Vince McMahon's car crash? I did. Insane. Insane. It seemed like he was fucked up. So apparently this chick Cassandra was buddy trolling Cyraxx. And she's going to be a part of this.
Welcome to Internet Uncapped, where we're doing another episode of the Cyraxx Report. We are joined by the Queen, and I told them we had to do this. Bow down to the Queen, Cassandra.
Oh, thank you.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
Chance, it is Rusty Silence Christopher! You've been causing a ruckus over there, boy! Damn! You got ops out here, Chris. What up, pimp?
That you got into his head and you just, I don't want to say manipulated him, because that would mean like you had to go ahead and get.
My current theory is that he sells bananas and jeans as a side gig. Hey, I mean,
and then he just.
There might be a market for that.
Fantastic. And kudos to you. Thank you.
Bear Monarch, what up, him?
Welcome. So once we did an episode, just to give everyone a little bit of context, we did an episode covering Cassandra Files, which was on Rumble, hosted by William Gloryhole. And
I don't know the Cyraxx lore. Is he mentally ill or a shit person or both? Well, Boba the Fat, Cyraxx is genuinely one of the worst human beings on the planet. And he carries like it's a good thing he's so incompetent and so fucking stupid, because his intentions are evil. This Cyraxx dude is evil. He wallows in his own filth, plays the victim as he's calling out
podcast. Thank you,
everybody around him. A liar.
Today, how you doing?
You're welcome. I'm good.
Dick Wingers, what up, pimp?
Living the dream. Evan, how you doing?
Doing just fine, yeah, doing great.
Yeah.
Bro, I have no idea.
Appreciate it. You know, we gave you your round of applause on the episode too. We're doing it again. Now, again, obviously
he can dance better than me.
Everything.
We'll agree to disagree.
I've been watching Cyraxx for
many times over. He's been caught by honeypots over and over and over again.
Very, very long.
I think there's actually like a bit of that with the Cassandra situation.
/arc that got you involved into the Cyraxx verse.
Cyraxx knows he's pathetic and he uses that as a weapon. He's one of those professional victims that I really fucking hate. I hate seeing it in other people. I hate seeing it in myself.
What was it when they ended up destroying?
So I immediately get the ick whenever I see it being used as, you know, for lack of a better term, a weapon.
Interesting, because yeah, that was actually really recent, and we covered it as it was happening. So that's really interesting.
Yes, thankfully he is a massive idiot.
To
He's dumb.
Interesting. So now we want.
Cyraxx has been caught, says Mr. Lolcow, in multiple stings.
This is what I think a lot of people would like to know.
Also, the bus stop at the end of his block got moved because he was hanging out there every morning. Gross.
With the okay in the claps.
I'm sure it's a little hard to stomach.
It's a lot. It's
Cyraxx got the genetics. I'd flush in Mugenics and start again.
I'm becoming obsessed.
He definitely, he's like a third generation freak as well.
Trying to communicate with him to see. Yep. So I was messaging.
I feel like him and Christian need to be in facilities for their good as well as society's.
John, I'm like sending him the
brother. Like I think this is also a kind of a symptom of the fact that like
to be him so they can get like
for lack of a better explanation, evolution favors the strong, and unfortunately we've become such a coddled civilization. We allow people who, if this was like a more demanding time, would not make it, so that their bloodline would not make it, and so only stronger people who have endured through the rough throes of life then go on to create the next generation of people that could do the same thing. It's genetics, you know.
Who is this? Like,
Bring back natural selection.
my name's Cassandra. I'm one of your biggest.
Cyraxx inbred. He's definitely suffering from a lot of things that were outside of his control too.
Again, and then
Ohio sucks. Otherwise, Chance would be in prison.
that's awesome. I really appreciate all the love, and then he just
Yeah, he gets.
If somebody knows that answer better than me, feel free to jump in.
Like, and it's like always, it always has to be about him. It's about no one else. He'll be like, "Yeah, thank you. So let me tell you like this, bitch. You know, I'm actually a big time musician." And he has his eyes closed, and he's like, I have so many chicks.
Cyraxx has also wished death on multiple people. Well, him and PWR can have a conversation because I've been on the receiving end of a death threat or two. There was also a hard drive that he deleted and threw into Summit Lake by his house, allegedly. Yikes. Oh my God.
True.
Simple explanation, we're at the point in humanity where those with no skills can thrive. Perfect example, DSP.
Damn.
And that's the thing too.
True.
I was thinking about after I got off the phone with him because I had to go back to work, something he knows nothing about.
Of course.
Yep.
Damn.
This dumbass didn't even ask, where'd you get my number? How did you get it? Like, nothing. Like a normal, like I would ask that question, like, how the hell did you get my number? I don't know who you are.
It's staggering how stupid Cyraxx is.
Because I added him on Facebook. Because John sent me his Facebook. And he's like, is this you on the phone? He's like, is
Umbrella will deny Cyraxx a test subject. Yes, it's too contaminated.
That thing right away.
Yeah.
Was it Big Dance threatening? No, that was PWR.
Since I've been
PWR wishes the worst upon me. It's so funny.
He's so stupid. He's so stupid and has these delusions.
He'll say some wild shit like, I hope he slips on a banana peel and breaks his neck in front of 20 people, dude.
Yeah, and two, you're a woman. That's
Rope, I agree with you, but I'm also a recipient of that welfare when I was growing up as a child. I grew up poor. My family was poor.
And then when he found out that I lived close.
And I do remember that government cheese and that government peanut butter, bro. Two theories, says Mr. Lolcow. His father did the doing. Hold on. Did the doing to a woman on a bike trail and then was found guilty. Yikes. Theory 2, his grandfather is also his father. Either way, both theories. Damn.
Australia, Taylor.
Damn.
The one that he strangled Sally for. She lived in Kansas.
There's a fine line on me for trolling these kind of lolcows at some point. It feels like entrapment and gross. But over the fat, I'll co-sign on that, and I'll tell you why.
Wouldn't be the one necessary.
Don't get me wrong. I'll cover the shit for real, for real. I'll let the other people touch the poo because clinically this is touching the poo. Not the conversation we're having, of course, but like the Cassandra interacting with Cyraxx stuff.
John helped you.
I am by no means denouncing or advocating it.
Did he help you?
I like to think of it. This is my cope. I'm covering it.
Kind of close to Cyraxx. I hate seeing close because.
But you won't see me like trying to. I mean, I'll make a advertisement about a shirt based on a design.
So
but
I was working with John.
Again, I'm not on. I'm not sitting on any soapbox when it comes to this. This just letting you know how I rock with it.
Yeah.
Have I covered Tony the Black Dragon? No.
And then Southern.
Somehow, some way, I was thinking that you were meaning Tony the Satellite Teeth Laser Man. Tony something else.
Like
because I have seen a video on him here once.
Recording.
The industrial dance complex was trying to take me out. Actually, some of those requests took me out because they were definitely heavy hitters, and I had the ankle weights on because you guys came through and you helped me out. Now more than ever, it means so much. I had a great time.
I'm trying to think.
Christopher is telling us now. From what it sounds like, Cyraxx is currently JOing the two dudes who are pretending to be his girlfriend. Gross. Jackie. It's why Chance is still hiding from being online. The last I heard, his internet was cut. Last time I heard that his internet was cut. Thank you, Fear Monarch. Did you know that you could be a part of the show too, just like Fear Monarch, by using the commands?
Every single thing that he did.
You can. Please do abuse the privileges that I have afforded you.
So, since I'm new at this, I'm a newbie. I'm sorry, I suck. So
No,
the
you're fine.
first
No,
couple of
no,
calls
please.
were like audio recording, and then throughout it gets better with the video.
Mhm.
But
I prefer my locals, just pure
it's
assholes like DSP,
he's just
Quartering,
ridiculous.
Ian,
I can't believe he's a
Boogie,
real person.
etc. You know what's crazy? I don't really cover
Honestly, I
Boogie
couldn't
or
either,
Wings
and frankly, you know,
or any of that
when we
shit,
started the podcast,
even though they're kind of like the
I
quintessential.
was very new to
They have the
Cyraxx.
heaviest gravity,
Just see
a
him
lot orbits around them.
I was like, what?
yeah, it's
I have
So believe me, I mean, he's been watching him for a while. He's desensitized to all of it. When I saw it, I was like, what? It was like,
Yeah.
What the whoa?
mind blowing. I was like, what?
I hate to say it, I have a folder saved on my phone of Cyraxx faces. So when people, I use it like emojis. So people will text me stuff.
Of course
and
you
then
do.
I have the one that I set as my background initially, and I got ones of him yelling.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm pissed right now.
Tank Arcade says over on the Kick product. I miss Cobra.
God.
Need to know new food hacks and drinks.
You know,
Yes, the combos,
we
bro.
reacted to some of the video where, he was
I
talking.
never really got into the King Cobes.
Oh my
I knew of his existence, but I never like really watched him until
such a great exposure. The fact that
Jessica came around.
He was like,
Oh,
29
buddy.
years old when he watched
And I was watching like
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
God.
like that was the craziest. It was disgusting.
I was watching
the fact that he admitted it.
Yeah.
God, I feel like an asshole for not remembering, but there were like a couple of specific channels that I watched in order to follow up on what was happening in the Cobraverse.
He was like
Boglum something maybe? God, I feel like such an asshole for not remembering this.
Why don't you like it?
Wings is at least smart with his money and self-aware.
You don't understand the banger.
One of the very few things that he can say that he has going for him. And what's funny is he even told Phil all of this, and Phil's like, fuck, I ain't got none of this.
And literally, when you listen to the song, most of the lyrics are just
Jessica was fucking awful. Like, okay, so I know like people if they're not in relationships and stuff like that, they yearn for the relationship sometimes, I guess. Sometimes it may fester and it turn into some incel energy and shit like that. But guys, fellas, if you think that all of your problems would be solved by having a companion, trust me, bro. You're better off putting that effort into yourself and making yourself a more valuable commodity
I mentioned that. I'm like,
than having to settle
what does he talk about?
for
Like,
someone like Jessica.
gangster stuff and street racing, and I'm like, what's so gay? I'm like, they're talking about going to the wild side. That's all I hear.
Yeah.
So that's funny that you said that.
It's
'cause
a
that's all I heard,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's all we heard too, pretty much.
yeah. It was.
Especially after he filled his whole mouth with ranch. Gross.
It really is.
Gross. He did drink himself to oblivion, though.
It does seem like
That, brothers, that just goes to show. That just goes to show y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take better care of yourselves.
High school years or
Some
any
real
of his
shit.
other like young years.
The wrong one will hurt you.
He
Just
told
work
me
on
the
yourselves,
story
y'all.
about how he fell
I
off.
know it may feel like, man, I would love to be able to have a companion to cheer me on, XYZ, whatever.
He hit his
Brothers,
head.
just work on yourselves. Take care of
There's been
yourselves.
so many
And then all of that shit will
got
come.
Pushed off. He tried to do a back. Well, the police report said that he tried to do a backflip.
What do you mean? A boyfriend-free girl to solve all our problems.
He
Yeah.
said that he hit his head.
That's real
I mean, there's so many
Christian energy.
different things, and I don't trust Dale Lynn. I think
Exactly. Have you seen what happened to E?
Free agent. That's a term that I use.
The items.
If she's mad at Sally, she attacks Sally. She's
Detective
not mad at
Detract. Damn, that is some heat right there. I'm gonna pause it
I don't
so
wanna-
we can enjoy it for real. Find peace in yourself before trying to find it in others. I love that. It's fucking hot. I'm hot for it.
Yeah, I get what you're going.
To this day, says Christopher, I refuse to eat at Wendy's because of what Cobra said about Null's nether agents. Christ. Naked and laughing too. I unfortunately, I don't even know if I should say this out loud. I had the unfortunate incident to see what Null was working with.
I can't remember
saw
his
what she
name.
was working with. And
he interviewed her
No.
like a couple of times.
No.
He was going to interview
not after how long of a spell he had. No.
boyfriend or something like that
Oh.
too.
PWR was onto something about not getting butt.
I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, I can't.
But now he's like doing everything he can to try and get laid, including talking to family.
Is hearing is a sense, listening.
Joe
is
Davis on the YouTube platform says, imagine what those wands are worth in a few years. I watched a tarot video the other day. The chick had a shit wand, so left the comment saying you should get King Cobra JFSs. There you go.
Dale Lynn and Cyraxx,
A cousin can change everything.
Where they said, listen, you're not loud enough, so you're not right.
Mhm.
You got to up those numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
Now,
up those decibels, baby.
brushing his teeth. Did he?
Incest is wincest for PWR. Christ. What are you doing, step cousin? I mean, that's essentially what it is.
He did that recent, like.
Oh my god.
He should have just said step cousin.
I was ready to go to Akron and punch.
Would have that dressed it up or packaged it a little bit better?
Oh, it was.
Is there such a thing as step cousins?
No, we never brought it up. Never about the teeth brushing, but I would ask him like if he like showered and stuff, and he would just bring it up. He'd be like, "I soaked in the tub," and it's like, "Yeah, you're soaking in your own filth." You're just
Yup.
It would be PWR for a second. Of course, this Cassandra.
gross.
This Cassandra with the nose ring, dude.
But I call
The
that
broccoli
just,
cuts and the nose rings, dude.
And there's been stories of like Sally is the one that bathed.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna get.
member
Whoa!
bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
At just gifted 1 memberships.
Mr. Lolcow, thank you so much, and congratulations,
Legalize
the
member
Hoyt
bombs. We just nuked the live stream.
Mongler.
Gifted at 3 Hoytmonger a membership.
Sheesh.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Apparently, she would put that cream on his thing too.
Hey yo,
I don't think I told.
what a soundbite to come back to.
Wow.
Yeesh.
That's unbelievably nasty. Wow.
Legalize
Thank
member
you.
bombs.
Any
We just
other,
nuked the
like,
live stream.
weird
What?
instances
At just
of, like,
gifted 1 membership.
actresses.
Holy, let's go! Thank you so much.
Legalize
Back to
member
back
bombs.
gifted
We
memberships
just nuked the live
Over on the
Gifted
YouTube
at fake
platform.
Bigfoot 9 a membership.
Thank you, Mr. Lolcow, and congratulations, Baked Bigfoot 9.
It's incredible.
That were fairly young, or other shows that he mentioned besides the Andy Mack show.
Thank you.
See, it's so hard.
You're
'cause there's
edging ever so closer.
much to remember,
Mhm.
and I was like lit through all of it because dealing with him, it's like
I can imagine.
It's like a toddler.
Mhm.
He did a lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see where he was literally scratching himself with the screwdriver in his sleep?
Yo, what?
He's
Wow,
sitting in the
like a
computer
back
chair
scratcher,
with
that's
his sleep with his
crazy.
blanket, and he has the screwdriver. And he's just.
Oh, that's so
I didn't even
weird.
see that. until-
PWR trying to make a Cyraxx of his own, says Severely Dented.
Okay.
And Rope is saying over on Kick, it's still family, even if they're married or adopted into the family. It's just wrong.
And I said, I did the guy who does the trade proposal, that meme. And it was like, Cyraxx to Cassandra, you get to bathe me and wipe my ass. You get box cutter.
Look at that. A lifting tide lifts all ships. And when we up, we all up. And we out here to make sure that everybody gets up. And when I blow up, y'all blowing up. For real.
Wow,
What about
thanks.
box
What a
cutter?
great contribution.
Cult of Carney over on the Kick platform with the No More Abuse saying, come on, prison arc, dude.
We got the Exacto blade here.
Exactly, yes.
Best I can do is a napkin.
Look at this. Is Cassandra wearing
Napkin, there you go.
a necklace with the Sonic 2 on there?
Was there any other random objects that he would brag about having that are just regular everyday objects that you can think of?
You think PWR would step to Cassandra?
Guys, like, in the
I think he would.
Yes.
He's desperate, bro. He'll step to any.
Really? You're a
No,
fucking
now.
moron.
Yikes!
So apparently, they're from his 2 friends in Ireland. They had
Ireland?
and sent them to him.
There she is. Free Hannah Claire. Hashtag free Hannah Claire.
I feel like that's got to be a lie.
Yeah.
So, for context, Sally used to clean houses. And
Oh yeah, just like with the camera incident. Yeah.
Mhm.
yes.
Which
Yikes!
by the way, I didn't realize he said that because I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying.
Mhm.
Sure.
So when
I
I, saw
wouldn't
that
if
back,
I
I
were
was
you.
like, "Holy shit! Like really? Wow! Holy crap!
Yeah.
Wow!"
We are watching
That's
the
that's crazy.
Cassandra interview from the Cyraxx report.
He's so stupid. He doesn't even realize like.
Ooh, let me get that link actually.
bro, like,
Get that
you
sneaky
don't know I
link.
could be
I'm
recording.
gonna drop it in the chat. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to leave a comment and be sure to tell them that I sent
This is
you.
what made it so great because you genuinely you got him.
So Cassandra buddy trolled Cyraxx, and apparently, surprise, surprise, He had some
he
freakery going on behind the
He
scenes,
socked him, and he hurt his ego a little bit, but you got him.
which you would think by now he would
Now,
like
he is just,
maybe
like-
have like a
he was
a
genuinely
second
excited.
of
Like when he
thought
talked about
going into him.
you could tell
Another random girl is starting to talk to me.
messed up,
Should
but
I
he
start
did
whipping my
genuinely care about
penis
you.
out,
and it was
swinging it
because
around?
I think the distance. I think that was real. Like she was like, "Oh, it's 50 minutes away. That she could be my one and only bitch."
You're
Yeah,
lucky I'm not up
that's
on
how he
Rax
looked at
and
it.
don't care about their
Taylor
alpha male.
was like,
If
"Once
you
get
want to
to
know
me,
the
you
truth about it,
bitch is
bitch.
love." Like, that's how he genuinely viewed it. But because you were in such close proximity,
Is
was
Scarlett
like, "This is
married
my
to
lunatic."
Ethan
And I
yet?
think
Are they
Sally
married?
plays a part in that
Or are they
too, 'cause I think
fighting?
she's trying to push him out and trying to like get him somewhere else so then she can like live in a dilapidated house with cockroaches.
Oh yeah, because
In fact, that's how I started.
interaction
I
you saw
was watching all of
from that-
Dashfire's content,
that's their
and
interaction all
now
the time.
we are
They-
going
they-
to
they
make
do not
content
want
together.
him
Not
in.
only
They
fans
wanna get him in
content,
and
but
out as
we're
soon
going to
as
be
possible. They do not want anything to do with
working behind the scenes to
Yeah.
make some things happen.
So now
Big ups to
Sally.
Dashfire. Big ups.
Taylor actually was on the phone with Sally and they did pretty much
Nocturnal!
interview.
Nocturnal!
It felt like
Nocturnal!
a good job.
Welcome home.
Like what she did, how, like where she get her money from.
Sorry, Tank. Sorry to
And she
disappoint,
even
but
warned,
it's not
Taylor,
outside the realm of
"Yeah, I'm just
possibility
saying, like, don't do this for him.
that a
until we get
Patreon
together."
might happen.
Did you ever talk to Sally at all, or was it just kind of like in
Apparently, they have a bigger cut. I don't know. Not that I'm looking into it or anything.
Couple times.
Okay.
So, with the whole mall thing, I talked to her, try to convince her to let him go because 35-year-old man needs permission from his mommy to
Crazy.
go to the mall.
Yep.
The mall that he said he went to a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So, cry me a river chance.
Yes, the emojis are better over on the Kick platform.
And then
Check out the pinned comment if you're hanging out with us on YouTube or on Twitch.
Because, like I said,
If you hang out over on the
she's not
Kick
winning
platform, I will badge you up. I got you. Let me know. If you're not badged over on Kick, I will bless everyone with the OG and the VIP
They
badge.
just want him upstairs. Come down to get food. Piss off. Like that's it. That's
Record-setting numbers on Kick, as always. Thank you, guys.
and Sally, she's obviously his caretaker
Right.
because he can't do anything on his own. And this is more of a. I got two opinion-based questions here. So Sally, do you think she has anything planned for Cyraxx when she passes?
The Cult of Carney, you've been blessed. You are now a VIP, and you are also an OG.
No, I think she's just like at the point where she just doesn't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just given up. She's just like whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think when she's gone, that's it. And then
Yeah, like he might as well. Like,
Tank Arcade, you are now an
'cause,
OG.
like, that little mall thing, that was just a taste
Yep.
of what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, so wait, you're telling me you don't believe that he found like
Tank Arcade is now the latest VIP over on the Kick
I saw a picture of
platform.
That hill. Are you kidding me? Please give me a break. What are you talking?
We've seen the
about?
photo too. It's just the
Yeah.
tiny little hill. It's just
It's
like,
tiny little. It's not even a big ass hill. It's like, what are you talking about,
Exactly.
bro? What are you on Mount
best-
Fuji? Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
The best part is I don't know if you play video games, but there's a game called Uncharted 2, and there's a part where you're falling off of a train and like you're in the Himalayas, and I posted it on my TikTok, and I was like Cyraxx walking back from the mall. He's like almost died.
Drama queen. And then he tells me, he's like, they literally sent me to a mall that was an hour away. Bitch, it was 15 minutes
Yeah.
from your house. Really? He's so over dramatic. He
Yeah.
literally lives in a movie. It's
Yeah. No.
PWR. We need to get a PWR Cassandra arc going. I wonder if she'll be like open to that. Hit up the PWR, baby.
What did he say? He said, I tried killing him or something because he was mad at me because I left.
And here
him
I
at the
was
mall.
sitting here saying, yeah, I don't touch the poo, bro.
I trolled him.
Grandstanding on this, and then I'm like, we should get Cassandra to do this. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. And don't forget though, he chased after the van.
He chased
Rax's big day out at the
He
mall
made
was
up
some of the
this
most
weirdest
interesting stuff that
lie,
happened in
and
a
then
while.
I
He's
kept
cooked
telling
once
him,
Sally and Ed are gone, bro.
"Tell me what the
He is
fuck."
cooked.
So how did that video get made? Because John
He is helpless. He is
Cyraxx
helpless,
goes on
bro.
there like Batman, where is she? And then you had yourself tied up.
If Chance has any agency, says Rope,
Okay.
he would have moved out of his mother's house. because he's so dependent on his family.
stupid.
He's homeless when she goes. Yes.
The video of me getting out of the car. So I
Damn, this girl has like her hair done. She's got her nails done.
I'm literally in my damn apartment complex parking lot, making a fool of myself in front of all my neighbors.
It just seems like all Cyraxx
My
does is
phone
get
filming.
catfished.
And then I, drop it, send it to him, and then he just adds the stuff over it.
Mhm.
And then the closet video was I filmed it prior, and then I just
Okay.
sent it to him, and then he just added the magic to it. So
You know what? I will say this: your production value.
Taylor was her name.
Came to
Taylor with the
kidnapping
Aussie
and
accent.
the hostage situation. It was better than
Just like Rhea
Cyraxx.
Ripley. Oh my.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know. If
I
you
was
saw
hoping
the
for
video,
the Larson style homeless arc. There's still time, says Cultist Carney. Cult of Carney. But it seems likely the feds are going to snatch him up before Sally kicks off. Ooh, they just might. They just might. You think they're going to stop with illegal immigrants? No, they're going to round up all of the mentally ill. They're going to know that you're mentally ill through your online profile. They're going to snatch your ass up.
Talking about that gremlin. I'm like, never will I stop.
Didn't she
talking
unsubscribe
about
from
that.
life or something? Or get
know.
kidnapped? Oh my god.
My mom's military, so she's more vulgar.
Hopefully,
I
like,
sent her
in
pictures
storyline,
herself,
right?
so we have photos of that.
All Cyraxx does
Oh, my mom
is get
can't
catfish, yell, rage, and say
Yeah, we're
racial
very
slurs.
vulgar. Because I'm not trying to be like Cyraxx. Apparently,
Cassandra was kidnapped and Taylor was beaten by her ex. Oh, these stories. Okay, okay. Gaslighting.
Evan can
Okay.
attest to this.
No, no. Okay, I
driving.
gotca.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. Me driving.
Yeah.
Oh my
Cyraxx's
God.
homeless arc is going to be
Yeah.
glorious. Dynamic Jade,
We get on calls to discuss
welcome.
John, then,
Oh,
and then he'll start
over
yelling,
on Twitch.
"It's one shade of green. Can you move the fuck on?"
I'm like, or I'll say something like, "It's always an asshole in a freaking BMW. Just go."
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Bro,
Detective Detractor over on Kick says if he does not end up in jail
It's insane.
or homeless, he will probably end up in a group home. Sally has no assets to leave him when he passes.
Dentist.
Him and PWR kid shack up in the group home, baby.
Just like,
Which I still think is his parents' house. I still think
as far as, like,
PWR is in the
control
mom's
stuff,
house
like,
again.
Like everyone online is holding his music career back and things like that.
oh please.
I think he came back to his mom's house and he's like, I got the money.
Just says yes.
I can give you half of the internet bill and
but-
I'll do chores around the house. Because, you know, he does say like he has chores and that he like shovels snow and shit like that.
You're a lazy ass.
My Theo theory is that he's back with his mom, but he's on the second floor instead now, instead of the basement where he was.
Yeah.
And then she tells him, "Knock it off with that."
Knock it off with that. Just go upstairs.
I don't think a group home would be an option for him. Yeah, which place would take him?
Yeah.
Oh my
Stop the
god.
violence.
And if they did take him, all it would take is maybe 1 week for them to realize, oh, this was a mistake.
Answer, motherfucker. No,
No,
way
no.
you're out.
No,
You
mom.
too, big boy.
Mom, get out of the way. I'm gonna.
Oh, she's got a lighter.
Oh,
Dude, that's-
man.
when that video came out, I pictured it like a cartoon, like Cyraxx. He starts running, and then his fucking legs turn into circles.
He would not like the group home, says Rogue. They wouldn't
Oh,
coddle
man,
him.
It was absolutely glorious.
Yeah, they probably whooped that ass.
It was so good.
And yeah, the Joe out here asking the real questions. Y'all drinking that water? Y'all better be having water in those tumblers.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good.
Oh man, holy fuck!
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Only the hydrated here. It's only the best.
So that was something about Sally. Now we want to turn it over to Ed.
Ed,
Holy shit, Kick already coming through with the hydration emote. That's brother.
I think he's a
that
little
reason
more
alone is why
Sally,
Kick is the
but he-
premier
I'm not a
platform,
fucking
bro.
dumbass
Earlier,
mouth-drooling
he-
idiot.
Please look.
he just doesn't wanna
Please.
put up with
Places
Seth,
took in Jupiter the hybrid in the past, and
all the
Andy
other
Ditch
stuff,
pop
whatever.
poop. What,
But
brother?
here's
I am familiar with
here's
Jupiter the
one that
hybrid
we
freak.
had. So
And Andy Ditch, the faker, the phony.
like, he's just
We actually covered a little bit of Andy Ditch
yeah, Perk 30 Perk
on this
30.
channel.
Do you
It's
feel
crazy to think
sorry?
we've been doing this for a minute. I think
I feel sorry for Ed.
2023 is when we really kind of said, hey,
Yes, and
Let's make
no,
this thing happen.
because
And I started
I
off on
understand that
Twitch,
he loves Sally, and I
and we got Twitch to affiliate. Then we took it to YouTube.
But then
We
it's
got
like,
YouTube to
you
partner,
have the choice to
and now we're chilling,
Yeah.
doing big things
But then,
over
like,
on
also,
Kick.
Also, too, like I saw before the Reddit got deleted.
It's all your
Is it
fault.
true
I
that
blame
he's a
everybody but
grandmother,
myself.
and since he
No
knows about
drybacks, get
Cyraxx's
out!
interests and
Get out,
hobbies,
drybacks.
he won't let her go there.
Support all the drybacks.
Her granddaughter comes
Sparkling
to
water,
because-
nice.
Of the goblin. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's,
Hey, there you go. This is a viewer's choice
I
night.
kind of that's the part that I don't.
Viewer's
feel
choice
bad
night,
about,
baby.
It's like you're in this situation. Like I don't
Yeah.
know what his.
What a waste of humanity.
is with
True,
his
true,
granddaughter.
true,
I don't.
true.
know-
When people
I don't
use
know
their
if
mental
he
health
has,
as like
the
a
mother-
crutch
I don't. Yeah, we don't.
or like
They don't
as a sword to get through life or a shield
because of him.
for
You know, he has his own vehicle. Go visit. Like,
responsibility
Shouldn't that be a wake up call too?
and obligations. Like that shit is like that is deplorable behavior.
We're telling you he's a problem.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to
Exactly. I mean,
gloss over
it's
the fact that they are mentally unwell,
Ed needs to,
but
put his big boy pants on.
I
and
feel like
everyone
it
says,
shouldn't be an excuse. Like if you willingly know that you are this type of way and you're going to exploit it,
Yeah.
that's some demon shit,
I
bro.
would actually no. You know what I would?
Jessica, welcome.
It's either him, me, and Rugrat. I'd take the dog with me. I'd be like, we're going.
Yeah, you can't leave the dog with. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
can't
that-
take. Yeah, can't leave that dog.
Did you guys see the video that I posted on my channel about him with the dog?
No, I did not.
You have to
Oh,
check
God.
that out.
Okay.
We will absolutely
Yeah.
be sure to do that.
Yeah, because
I might stop
I was
water.
surprised he
You-
let the dog.
Joe says I might just stop
Wow.
water to be different. Water strike.
The dog was up there.
Well,
Give me your
you know what
mailing
we got to
address. I
do,
wanna mail you a
boys.
spoon.
He was-
We gotta
Eat
call,
shit out of my
we gotta
fucking
deport him. We gotta deport him.
And I'll just say that it is. I wanted to
Deport
go
all
to
the
that
drybacks.
screen, punch
say
him
that.
in the face like it was
Damn.
Minecraft, and then grab the dog and just take the dog, because that dog does not like him.
Right.
Yeah, no, you can tell like the dog
Oh, yeah.
like smaller
Oh my
dogs tend to
God.
be very like skittish and like they shake a lot.
pedophile
It
But
was
like
yeah.
the dog is not just shaking, the dog's looking at him like, "What are you gonna do with me? What are you gonna do?" And it just doesn't
Let's
want
go. Love seeing him
I
bouncing
think it was
around.
very
Love seeing him
disturbing.
bounce around on the
He,
screen.
for some reason, also likes to scratch by his butt area, and then
Oh.
you'll know
Be good, Joe. I have only banned like
his hand after.
not even a handful of people on this channel.
Yeah. So check
As
that
as
out.
all grody hobgoblins do, but that's
Oh my god. He's
nasty.
so-
Yikes!
two cats.
Big if true.
Okay.
Yes.
Like and
Ugh.
one of them
Ugh, that's nasty.
needs to be patted.
Yeah.
The other one,
Red
he wants you
Rocket,
to hit
Red
the
Rocket.
base where his tail is. He wants you to play it like a bongo drum. So
Yeah, the
sometimes he
poor
comes
the
up to
poor
me, and I'm
animals.
just going,
Gross.
And I'm like kind of hitting him a little. too
Detective
hard.
Detractor says over on Kick, the problem with people
Do it again. And I'm like,
that use it as a sword and shield, it takes away resources from people on the extreme end that actually need the help. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Resources are finite.
This other.
Or you're like my cat who just
I'm like huge. I'm like really big on sustainability and like taking care of yourself. Like I really, really hate having to depend on other people. So maybe that's my trauma response. That I have to make sure that I do it so that I know it's done right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's how my
more times than not, if I have to rely on somebody else for something, it's not going to. I don't have control over the outcome, and that bothers me.
Did you ever see while you're video chatting with Cyraxx? Did you ever
Yikes! Blind Billy, another casualty.
Or Sally? Was there anything else? Like obviously there probably wasn't anything explosive as violence is not the answer, Ed. But was there anything where he might have just like slammed the door in their face or say something crazy?
I believe, yeah, there was a couple times where he would
Mm.
like say stuff. So
Yeah, PWR would totally step to Cassandra.
remember
He'd
when
be like, "Let's go, baby."
remember when CVG had the cable box?
Ha! Internet uncapped.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
it's recorded. You can actually
Be sure to follow Internet Uncapped. Leave a comment. Do it.
it scared the shit out of me. And then
I got the link right here, bish.
he goes back. He comes back. He's like, they knocked the cable box.
I'm fucking
back.
subscribed.
Like, are you
There's no
serious? And I
excuses.
was like, laughing. It was so funny.
That must have been really hard.
Oh my
And a
God.
rising tide lifts all ships, and when we up, we all up.
The best is I don't know if you've seen the Facebook group It's Chance Wilkins is a
Yeah.
yeah. But the people go on there as soon as anything happens, they go right to Chat GPT and they get these cartoons made. And they had one of a masked man running away, and then he was like,
Cult of Carney
Smarty.
over on the Kick platform has a nephew that's autistic,
Oh, man.
but it's the nonverbal, low-functioning type. Oh man,
Kiss.
it's been an enlightening experience watching him grow up. Anyway, Ditch angers me greatly. I can see that.
There's so many funny ones.
I can see that.
So another person who's in the Cyraxx verse, the landlord, Karen. So, you know, she has kind of played dumb in some of these like police calls. She's like, I don't know, like the internet, it's on there. I don't. Do you believe she has no idea, or do you think that she?
Look at this excellent host carrying the conversation
Do you
forward.
think that she has no
Love
idea she believes
this.
everything that Sally says, or is she just worried because she knows what's going on?
Look at that. My nose has its own
How am I gonna rent this shit out?
physics.
Yeah.
The better to hang out with Corey Feldman with, baby.
Because, let's be real, that place has such a huge reputation. Who the heck's gonna want to live there?
Yep.
So yeah, I think she knows. I think she's just. Also, I think she's doing a solid for Sally too. 'Cause isn't she friends with Sally or something?
She is. Yeah, and she's
Yeah,
she
so
keeps
I
the
think
rent
that's
low for
part
him.
of it too. And I think she feels bad because of the whole like chance thing.
Mm.
So I think she just deals with it.
DOA knows physics.
I see, like, every time,
But
she
not
comes
as
into the
sexy,
place, I
obviously,
always just think that
unfortunately.
she knows.
Speaking of, let's see if we can find ourselves that anime
I don't
Anissa,
think she knows
baby.
the whole story. Like, I don't
Where's that
think she's
anime
on there,
Anissa at?
like,
There she is,
Sally,
baby.
You gotta go into CVG's
Hanging
live
out with
stream.
me again. Damn, Anissa, get away from me. Can I do my shit?
William
Can I do my shit without you always on my
Rumble.
dick?
Goblin Records, my favorite.
That's right. Go ahead, get out of here.
I rep until I die.
We refer to that channel all the time.
Yeah.
so-
Speaking of DOA
My
physics.
favorite.
yeah.
And, yeah, exactly. And people have contacted her and told her, so I think she knows a little bit. But I
Yeah.
think there's a part of it too where she asked Sally, like, "Is this true?" And then Sally's like, "No, they're just the crazy internet people."
Oh yeah, she probably lies and but
she lies to the police.
Yeah, she lies all the
oh my
time.
god, the best part about the police calls are that when he's telling them what the names are. Yeah, this guy named William Glory
Speaking of names, she put her entire ass name in here. That might not be a good idea.
and bullying me, and then this other guy N-word boy, and then there's this guy named CVG. He just and then John. Oh my god, it's like
Running down the
you're
list.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The best.
Need a broom to sweep up all them names you dropped, bro.
It's insane.
Artists are very talented to make her look good. Oof.
When everyone was saying, like, well, people still say it. Marty's.
That's not Anissa. Those tats aren't terrible. This is true. This is the Chat GPT version of Anissa. I threw that ass in the Chat GPT and I said, make that bitch anime.
Just look at him like,
And I said, say less.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, he's
Like-
like,
Not bad.
he's like, it's south
Not
of
bad.
Miami, Florida. I'm like, Cyraxx, there's a huge body of water. It has its own government.
Wasn't blessed with the artistic flair. I went to school for it, but now I just use AI. It's so much easier.
Yes.
It's so much easier. I don't care.
No.
It's the same way people were pissed off at Photoshop when it first came out, going, this is the end of photography, because then you won't know what's real and what's not. Well, guess the fuck what? AI is, dummy.
Nova, can you
And
can you
it's
give me an
easy.
estimate on that?
But it's also fickle.
And then when he doesn't get the answer, he
So
wants
it's not a magical prompt machine to make whatever you want. You have to finesse it.
Yeah, once Nova was like, "Oh, I'm unable
Nice
to go
argument,
ahead."
Senator.
Click.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Yo, Rope, thank you so
because
much
well, first I was going
for being a part of the show. I love it when people do that.
10.
That's why I have Stream Elements remind you about it.
Fancy, I'm waiting. Let's go.
The social experiment worked.
It's
What's also amazing, and we've talked about this before, is that he's afraid of ice.
Joe, I'm either going to have to accept the fact that AI is taking over or be upset about it. And I'm not going to be one of these fucking...
logic.
I'm not going to be like angry man yells at cloud. I'm going to have to... I embraced AI from the jump. Like, I've been subscribed to Midjourney since it came out.
He thinks
So-
that somehow the Sergeant of Arms are gonna just take
ChatGPT is probably the best AI generation image thing that I use.
about this on the show.
Google Gemini is quickly become... If I figured out how to talk to Google Gemini properly, I could probably do more with it. All of the thumbnails that you see here
That
are made with the ChatGPT.
Is he getting those confused?
I took 3 photographs of Cyraxx, the Quartering and DSP, and I put it into the Resident Evil thumbnail advertisement stuff.
He has, I think with that, I think he has.
Tank Arcade does not like AI.
And like once you watch a whole video,
Detective Detractor says, personally, when it comes to art, I don't think AI takes away skills from artists, and there's a market for both AI and traditional art. I love the discourse, and this is exactly what art is. Art is supposed to inspire conversation. It's supposed to inspire different opinions and perspectives from different people. That's what makes it art. That's what makes it.
And then Nova puts this thing out.
The fact that we're having a conversation about AI art is art in itself. So there's my cop out.
He's such an idiot.
I told you, bitches.
Then his survival bag.
PWR throwing some like
name is John
real.
C.
Whoa!
Like, I gotta bring.
Oh my god, thank you, Aria, over on Twitch. I won't need those last 5 minutes of my life.
That was great. Like there was a
That was
time.
the number one item.
Yeah,
You can accept AI as a thing, but not engage with it. There's so many ways you can look at it. Exactly. Exactly.
You trolls. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think some level of art is needed anyway. I can spot deliberate crap. AI thumbnail, my thumb a mile off. Tweaking makes a difference. Yep, you have to finesse it. You have to finesse it. And I'm not like, you know, I'm not looking for butt pats for the fact that I use AI for all of my thumbnails, because I used to be a Photoshop thumbnail maker. It just makes it so much easier. It makes it look so much better. However, now you start seeing the trends and you start seeing the telltale signs of a AI generated thumbnail. And if you have an eye for it, you can kind of sniff out the bad ones and the good ones. But unfortunately, you need to know your audience, and your audience doesn't give a shit. You can have a strong opinion about if you like or dislike AI.
That his breath.
A random Joe Schmo scrolling through the timeline is going to see a bright, boldly colored, sharply defined, eye-catching, scroll-stopping thumbnail, and then guess what? Bam! It's AI, but they don't care because they're watching the video now.
Yes.
Keeping all the radiation on the floor, and you have like 3-foot cockroaches.
Yes, and now I can move around. I have a little bit of physics going on. It's tracking my movements on the webcam.
You go over something that's like
Demolition Man and RoboCop Terminator taught me a lot. Never trust a machine. True.
His mouth would probably go that crackling sound.
Yep.
Legit. Like.
Yeah, no.
Hey, look at that, Mr. Local. For years, I worked at a radio station and interviewed multiple local politicians and athletes throughout my tenure. I got 10 plus years of experience in the field. You're very welcome.
Got into something, and the dog got sick. Like,
yes.
Personally, I will not buy AI art to hang on my walls in my house. However, for stuff online, it doesn't bother me. There you go.
And got sick, which is
I am looking for a giant world map of the Final Fantasy 6 and 7 world maps, and I want to frame them and I want to put them up on the wall. Street Panda, I bought one of their posters, the 3 queens of DSP, but I neglected to look into how much frames were going to cost. So I bought the biggest print that I could get when I was still working from Street Panda, but the frames is more expensive than the print itself.
Louisiana and live out of the van with the alligator than live with Cyraxx.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Like what do you think would happen with that house?
I'll tell you what though. This was made without AI because it was a simple font. It was a simple font. That was like 9,000 hours in Adobe Illustrator.
You know they would. So it's like they're probably honestly just gonna have to bulldoze it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And put something else there.
Yeah, and like me and Evan have talked about this. We talked about like if the landlord decided, we're gonna keep this here.
Mm-hmm.
The cost.
Street Panda's coloring book gave me nightmares. Says Severely Dented. Yes.
God, like
the penises are up for Street Panda's coloring book, dude.
All right. I have a
We've done AI, says Internet Uncapped, art for our early thumbnails, but have shifted towards Photoshop art. Very cool.
Yeah, I know.
Very cool.
He even admits.
Yeah, I made a pretty good living doing thumbnails for a couple of
the par.
YouTube channels. A lot of YouTube channels.
And Sally didn't want anything in the house because.
And I.
Yeah, I mean.
Feel like I have a good grasp on what makes a good thumbnail. However, it's funny to me because like Too High for Stupid or Smokey or whatever will have what would
It wouldn't surprise me.
analytically be considered the antithesis of what you want for a thumbnail, but they still get tens of thousands of views.
Hole in the wall in the stairs,
It's like a black background with one low resolution screen cap of a lolcow, maybe a stroke if we're lucky, and then a font and a font with a serif in it, and
you guys
not cocked to the side. But like, I guess that's the charm of it. All to say, like, you can have the prettiest looking thumbnail, but if the content is good, people are gonna watch it.
Get on that. We're gonna do that when
The mainstream media, Rope. I feel like I've done a disservice installing telecommunications for such a long time because I feel like I helped propagate the propaganda.
Thank you very much.
And I mean that because whenever I walked into a customer's house and they were watching cable news, and I don't care if it's MSNBC or Fox or Newsmax or any of them, it's all propaganda.
Get like we'll bring back
infotainment.
I know he's been gone for a while, but he does the best.
And then people go out in the world and they start parroting and repeating the same things that they hear on television. And I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's just as bad, if not worse, saying that to install the internet for these people gave them a direct feed to Poll and Reddit and all of this shit,
Big Shaman, take it away.
which then shaped their smooth little brains.
Not the answer.
Fuck you, bitch boy.
Nines hold on. Nines Eternal hanging out with us over on YouTube.
Joked about the
Ain't about the thumbnail if people fuck with the creator. That's true. That's true.
question was for $100,000.
Detective Detractor worth the moral support says, I should try to find some of my amateur astrophotography I have done that you could use as assets. Hey, we can put that in the background. You want to know what this background is?
There's no amount of
you saw the
Pull back the curtain a little bit.
Yep, that. So then when I went back and like was watching videos like from the stuff, I'd be like,
It's just a YouTube. It's just a YouTube space loop, 10-hour.
Oh my God.
I have a GIF also.
It makes it worse. Are you familiar with DSP?
And then what's this? Yes.
Yes.
Another one. But riddle me this: OBS for whatever reason was like, no.
He's one of the people we cover a lot on the show.
It eats up resources when you have these GIFs looping over and over again.
43. This guy
For whatever reason.
20. Now he's not gross like him in the sense that he has trash all around, but he does have some like gross.
I was there in early days of Too High for Stupid. Hey.
And then wipes it on his pants.
Look at this. We need to hire Joe as the agent.
But people point out that he like
we can do big things.
He like smacks his lips, so he'll be like, and now he's like
Suffer Ram. Yes.
everyone a mouth drooler.
We'll pour out a bottle of water to this one. Hey, at least the AI data centers are getting hydrated. Also, I'm very pissed off that RAM is very expensive because
I can send you a link.
I went and got RAM
separately
for the DDR computer because I needed it because I was multi-streaming to 3 platforms and playing DDR.
And then we cover him too, so I can send you.
So I needed RAM, and it was just as expensive as buying the PC that I'm playing all of the Stepmania on.
He reposts all of his stuff and he puts like Disney princess filters on. It is. That's the reaction. It's the greatest thing, and he has all these mannerisms that people make fun of him. Like he did this one thing where he had Asmongold, one of the biggest streamers.
You missed the old Too High. See, I'm not familiar with the old Too High. I watch the Kiwi Tapes channel a lot, and I do watch a lot of Smokey stuff. Smokey talks about DSP a lot too.
Home. It was just the way he said it was just so cheap.
Rope remembers hanging around Too High for Stupid. Remember the stream when Kiwi and Cyraxx got beaten up by Morty? What?
So much, and nothing's ever his fault.
What
he bought a $600 joystick. He started punching it on stream, and then he's like, "This fucking joysticks that fucking put out my outputs, fucking idiots." Yeah, you fucking losers, dude. Bunch of downloads playing this game, using all the time.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Joe. I'm just saying, man. If I've been doing this for a really long time, and I did it for a living for other channels and for other people. I felt like if I applied all of that to what I wanted to do, I feel like I can do a lot with it. And every time I do this, I have a lot of fun. And I feel like there's always an upward trajectory. And I hope and I feel that you guys feel the same, that you're feel like you're enjoying your time here. I know I hang out with most of you guys a lot here on the channel.
Using the sniper rifle, man. He's in his 30s.
And I'll be serious with you guys. I don't like going out in public. I don't like talking to people. I like to keep to myself.
Here's something that I recently
But I do feel like I can carry conversations and, you know, see where the vibe takes us and
No, I know.
Celebrate the peaks of our youth, dude.
No.
Yeah, he's
And it's never a thing like DSP where it's like,
a bunch of, like,
I
actually
gotta
super
beg in
well-known
front of these
celebrities
dented
for
idiots
being
again.
one, But
I
to
gotta
be
deal
sharing
with
it wings in their
Darziak and his
like,
shit.
huh?
And here comes Jade wheeling his happy ass in here.
I don't
That's
know.
another-
Life
that's a-
happens.
That's another thing too with DSP. You're gonna hear that a lot. You're gonna hear, huh? Like he doesn't.
Nowhere to go but up. And I said to everybody, when
Yeah.
this spot
Fucking
blows up, I'm
moron.
taking everybody with me.
It's
God.
it's so funny.
So we're gonna start wrapping it up, but we have two final questions. Just about it's about the future, actually. So
Yeah.
Jay don't know any better. It's not his fault.
ask is, and this
I
is
blame the
something that
parents
many of us
then.
have been
I
pondering
blame the
for a
parents.
long
They
time.
are perfectly content
But how do you
keeping his happy ass in front of an iPad or whatever the fuck they got going on.
Cyraxx? Is it Jay?
And I'm sure that, I mean, I don't blame the parents. That's why I don't want a kid. I don't
I'll
want
be honest.
to have this kid grow up. Like, I just don't want the burden of a kid. I'm sorry. If that sounds selfish, I don't give a shit. Plus, it sucks out here, bro.
I'm honestly
Mm.
surprised.
Why would I want to bring
with how
Yeah.
bad
more
the
kindling
sound
into
is
this
now. Like,
trash
looking at
fire,
it from,
bro?
Like how many years ago to now? It's like, bro, it's bad,
Yeah.
bad.
I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you.
Even like
I think a lot of the wrestling has helped me along because I don't want to be. I had to learn to not be a mark for myself, which is, you know, a carny term, but it's very true. Pro wrestling very much
everything
brings the mirror up to society and to the zeitgeist and whatever is like popular at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it always offers me the opportunity to see things in like a carny type of perspective.
Because I mean, she's in
And
her
I know
70s,
that in order
you
to
know?
succeed in
Yeah.
one of the most cutthroat and vile and disgusting industries is
And she
entertainment.
lacks any type of mental fortitude.
I think I could be well equipped in order to take on any venture that I want to set myself to. And what do I want to do with that? With that, is play Dance Dance Revolution on stream.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Like it's like he does not look like he's.
That's why I'm trying to get Kick to be the place. They allowed Jade to waste his
When you
money.
look at
Their
him,
fault.
you see the
Yes.
Bender Boy record.
Unicroc's hanging out with us.
They kicked him off. the
Yeah,
record.
I did.
People once reached out to Jade. Yes, and I remember the mom. I think
Like,
Oh my god, they
like
weren't
the
as
creases. They weren't as
No.
bad.
Jade's
And
mom
even his
said she doesn't
character
care.
look As like now, it looks like really stringy. Like the photo that William Gloryhole has from that. I don't know.
I appreciate that, man. Y'all are so nice today. Thank you. Y'all been so kind today. Big ups,
I've never
guys.
watched it. Now I'm gonna have to watch it.
For such a toxic community,
how like
y'all are so sweet on me.
Yes.
Yes.
he's losing his hair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
It's
I mean-
he says it's because of the stress from the trolls, and that's actually probably true.
Yeah. Because he's an
Um,
idiot.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
He
scab
got
on
his
his
big
head
wheels
is
now.
not- it's from the trolls because of the stress and
The
it's
fact that he like,
hepatitis from the trolls.
I don't know if he does text to
Mm.
speech
Sad.
or he types the shit out, but brother,
Sure, chance.
You seen the
just
meme
so
where the guy's
fucking
riding
funny
the bicycle, he puts
that
the stick
Phil
in
like
between, and then he falls.
holds himself in such a high regard, but he's nothing more than like a
Yeah.
regarded babysitter.
So, last question here. Now that you know,
Some of these dents aren't playing with the full deck and shouldn't be judged as fully developed adults. That's fair, Rope. That's a very fair assessment, Rope, to be fair. To be fair.
I know that you like to.
And I do feel like sometimes I do not give the grace that I should. However, I'm not going to outwardly, you know,
Well, I've been like
knock them down into the dirt and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Me and
I would
Morty
say,
actually talked
let me
about
see if I can say
kind of
this
like a collab. We were gonna
non-controversially.
talk about Lauren Armstrong.
My
I don't know if you're
choice then
familiar
would
with Lauren
be to keep a respectable arm's length
You watched
away.
To Catch a Predator.
Yes.
Yes.
He is one of the predators, and he was
Oh.
for many years. So there's a lot.
See, Joe was trying to be sweet on me this whole time, then had to hit me with the left.
Amazing. Drunk Lauren is my favorite Lauren.
Mm.
For some reason,
It's all
drunk
bants and
Lauren is
razzing.
smart. He knows that they're messing with him, but when he's
Like I remember being bullied when I was a kid, mercilessly, and I think
him
it
and
worked.
Chance are competing for
Hurt
grossest
people,
house,
hurt people.
worst city, and dumbest person on the planet because they're both pretty.
Oh, okay.
Both pretty stupid.
Interesting.
Just the way the DSP kind
I'm
of spurgs out over
interested.
simple
I'm
shit.
interested now.
It
Yeah, I
it,
definitely
it
wanna
checks
check
me
that
too
out.
because if
It's-
I
if it's
start
like
like
that,
spurging out in my mind's eye or in real life, I stop and I think to myself, this is some real DSP shit. I'm not doing.
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. He's like, oh God, that's him.
Wait,
Oh,
that's the, I've seen that
Okay.
clip.
Hey, when you know that Patreon comes out though, Joe, I know what my audience will
All right,
So I
that'll
have-
be
I
will
have-
be primarily
I have
consisting
access
of.
to the name now.
I'm huge on metrics.
I have a vague. I have to see the clip again, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I saw that doom scrolling on Insta.
And the
Yeah.
trolls have aged that man to 100 years.
Oh,
Damn.
I believe it. Oh,
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
Detective Detractor says those that are not playing with the full deck should have those around them that look after their best interests, aka his mom.
Yes.
If he thinks it is okay, then she does not have his best interests in mind. I think she's done with him. I just think she's done with him and just would rather
It's true.
have. She knows the rest of her life is over.
Yeah, exactly.
He's another one who thinks he's also.
You can laugh at people, but don't go up to their space and be an ass, says Rope.
I'm surprised him and Cyraxx should do a collab.
Hey, Robot Gorilla Man! Welcome home.
Jail. Yeah.
Framing is super expensive. Are you guys real? Are you guys like behind? Because I was talking about frames like a long time ago. I have a feeling that some people are watching this on the delay because we're having
And
references from things that we were talking about a minute ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
he's like, I'm a little bit country and I'm a little bit rock and roll. Have you ever
Yep.
seen that episode?
Yep.
Mhm.
I just picture because Lauren does the country music, so I just
Joe Davis showing their power level out here, saying that they were a ginger, overweight, and had a perm. Lived in a village and kept pigeons. Huh.
That's awesome.
You don't know bullying, but it inspired me to do better. Well, it's not a contest, but it's surely me. It surely sounds like you won.
With dude, CVG has all those
YouTube is acting the
videos.
fool.
I love them.
CVG,
music-
please make that a thing.
Yeah.
Somebody make it a
Hey, there you go. Thank you for your melon art.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's
Very behind and a little high. Let's go.
that pretty much.
Let's go.
We got through everything. Cassandra, you have any socials that you want to shout out, or any projects you want to shout out?
I got my Facebook. It's
Be sure to check out my SoundCloud, Havo Killer.
and then you can follow me on there. And then my Instagram, it's Cass Sakura. And then yeah, that's it. I don't use it.
Way to sell your shit, girl. Come on, man. I don't know. I always find to be
It's at Cassandra Marie 9525.
9525. And everyone, make sure you
shout out to Mike Tyson and the Mike Tyson show that was on Adult Swim.
hit the bell.
Was it called the Mike Tyson show?
Video, leave a comment. Oh, the engagement is always appreciated, and do the same here on Internet Uncapped. We always appreciate it. Check out our TikTok as well. Check out the Mr. Lolcow TikTok.
There you go.
Uncapped TikTok. Check it all out. It's great stuff. And check out the Spotify, the audio version.
Mike Tyson's Mysteries. Thank you. Yes.
Cassandra, thank you again for stopping by. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Cassandra.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks for having me. It was great.
And then, yeah, and again, bow down to the queen. Thank you for what
I
you
need a
did.
crown.
Yeah, you really
Absolutely.
do.
Yeah.
This
Ooh,
is
is Cassandra a wrestling fan, baby?
good night and good luck.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, Norm McDonald. F in the chat for Norm McDonald. All right. Thank you so much, Internet Uncapped, for that excellent
But what if what you love is
interview with Cassandra?
for 10 minutes at a time, e-begging from your audience, and starting businesses that light up like the Notre Dame Cathedral the second you have to actually run them? Can you really still call what you're doing work at that point? What you would if your name was Jeremy Hambly,
Not Jeremy.
the Quartering.
So hold on a second. Let me first say this. So out of the blue, out of nowhere, Mikey No More was watching one of my videos on the channel, and they had a pretty sizable audience. So big ups, and thank you to Mikey No More for this video. They even stop by. Like, it's a red carpet affair here on this corner of the internet sometimes. You don't know who's going to be stopping it.
Thrown around a lot these days. It's an overused catch-all term for anyone with a donation link.
Detective Detractor says, is it bullying when it pushes for self-improvement? Sure, the words may not be nice, but the world is not a nice place. I agree. And I think a lot of people are being coddled. I'm going to sound like a fucking old man. Like, this is unk status, all right? Let me just put my ball cap on, baby. Like, the world was a lot harder back then. It was a lot rougher back then. People get in their fifis over words and shit like that. Like, it is a very different generation of very thin-skinned people out there. They get upset when they hear words or they see pixels on the screen, like,
or just a bad opinion.
I don't know, man.
We need to get back to the roots of the word.
She's a wrestling fan? Uh-oh.
A con artist, a shyster.
Uh-oh.
Who uses deceit to swindle. And if the Quartering isn't a grifter, none of these other internet hustlers are either. Thing is, the Quartering is not even really a hustler. He's a prolific slot.
I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. Neighbor ask about me.
The moment he got confronted with a
and participation trophies. Yes.
Videos a day couldn't solve. If there's one thing I've learned about Jeremy,
look how skinny he looks here. Is this an old thing of the Quartering? Because he's looking skinny right here compared to what he looks like right now.
Video. It's that when the time
rope with the skull emoji over on Kick. Thank you. The momentum is real.
Gets to bed. Jeremy Hambley has always been two things: a neckbeard and obsessed with becoming an entrepreneur. Being a man of industry, a guy who owned his own business and didn't have to answer to anybody, has been an admittedly admirable long time.
This was 10 years ago?
And he's been at it for over 2 decades. Probably his oldest internet capitalist venture was his business, Be Your Own IT, back in 2008.
How did you
well, I've been YouTubing for almost 20 years. Like, my very first channel, it still exists. It's called Be Your Own IT. And if you go back,
yeah, he looks a lot bigger right here.
Video, I'm there.
Look, when I think of 10 years ago, I'm thinking of, like, 1995, 1996, when I was playing JRPGs on the Super Nintendo in the comfort of the parents' house. No. 10 years ago was 2016. 2016 was not a good year either.
Channel and website essentially dedicated to scamming boomers who couldn't use Google or know how to browse tech forums into paying Jeremy to give them the most basic tech advice in the world. There were already YouTube channels back in the early aughts that offered essentially the same value of info that Jeremy was trying to dupe people into paying for. Unsurprisingly, the business struggled, and it led Jeremy to making a video in 2008 that would completely foreshadow his future career of entrepreneurship. I ain't got the video though. It's gone. Jeremy managed to, along with almost any other evidence, that Be Your Own IT was a thing that he was once affiliated with. This was a smart move on Jeremy's part because a lot of those videos did not age well.
Joe, I have a $1 million idea for DSP, and of course he won't listen because I'm a detractor. What if you were the DSP VIP and you were issued like a DSP gold card? It was just a PNG.
The video I'm talking about, which Jeremy literally titled "A Sad, Pathetic Cry for Help from Me." Now, fortunately, while we don't have the video, the transcript did manage to survive. And to summarize, the video was basically
I am a huge slut for a very well edited video.
My channel is under attack video that Jeremy has ever made. Double speaking about how the channel and blog are doing great, while also admitting he only makes 25 cents off the site every 2 days. Talking about how the business barely making any money is fine because it's all about helping people with his 10 years of computer repair experience anyway. He says this while also pleading for people to share the video, share the blog, make videos about his videos and his blogs, and maybe doing a response for a response, share for a share thing that YouTubers back in the early days like to do. Basically, his business was doing better.
It all goes back to begging.
Audience to come to his rescue.
Pig DSP, VIP, DGG, MVP.
years. He might actually
like that.
be one of the only guys on the internet who's been crying to their audience for support longer than Darkside Phil. Jeremy Hambley, when it comes to being a strong, independent business.
Whenever I see that dance, I cannot help but think of the Yee song. Bum bum bum. Neighbor hallelujah. Bum bum bum. Neighbor hallelujah.
When it comes to being a strong, independent businessman.
Rope with 50 more kicks.
Quick to bail out from his community.
I just saw a man in a diaper.
The whole thing about just wanting
I'm not cheering that.
computer repair skills and not
Thank you.
IT barely
Big support.
was a lie. Because as soon as he was able to, Jeremy sold that bitch to somebody else and never engaged in any further computer repair content again.
What I did was I started selling these little how to repair your own computer kits. And then some VC guy bought that channel from me. And I think I got $160,000.
Why are you saying these numbers out loud, bro? And then get mad when people ask about why your finances
heat up around 2011 when he sold.
Excuse me.
But because just like with Review Tech USA, Jeremy's tech know-it-all was actually quite limited. Despite having over a decade's worth of computer repair experience, Jeremy can't even repair his own laptops. He has to send them to an actual expert instead. Now,
wow. And also, I'm an IT guy, by the way. I was in IT for a couple of years. I've done telecommunications for 15 years. So I'm gonna take a bold statement. I'm gonna make a bold claim here, and I may know a little bit more tech stuff than Review Tech USA and the Quartering combined. Perhaps
channels that were more or less just him trying to find a way to turn his various consumerist hobbies into YouTube hustles. You had RC Nightmare, where Jeremy would show off and play with various radio controls.
Look at that, 900,000.
This wasn't the only RC channel he had, just the first and biggest one. He'd make a bunch of offshoots: RC Flight School, RC Skipper, RC Spotlight.
These are some respectable numbers, though. Ooh, brother.
Friends of RC. Jeremy really wanted to be a popular RC YouTuber. He also made Clawstruck, a channel dedicated to claw machines.
Now that's a funny name.
About RC cars, and I sold that. And then
Rich claims to be a music producer, says Rope, but his audio engineering is garbage. PWR has better music than Review Tech.
The Claw Machines one was my favorite. It's so sad that died.
But out of all of these hobby channels, the one Jeremy would go on to get the most mileage out of was one he started in 2012 called Unsleeved Media.
What's up, guys? Jeremy and Brandon here from MTG headquarters. That's short for Magic the Gathering. How's it going? Our hands.
Unsleeved Media, also known as MTG headquarters, was as
respectable numbers and sold channels and never invested in himself or his future.
Card game that has gradually evolved into a middle-aged men's
Cassandra Marie.
That much, there were plenty of MTG channels out there, and he would do about what most of them did: unboxing.
Welcome home.
New sets, talking about tournaments, the latest meta, rule changes, the occasional giveaway, etc., etc. About what you expect. Still, Jeremy grinded it out and built a decent following over the years, with Unsleeved Media eventually hitting.
Guess what? I just subscribed to Cassandra's channel.
We got there.
And I highly encourage and recommend that everybody else across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick also subscribe.
I can't thank you guys enough.
To Cassandra's channel.
More chill in these videos. Unsleeved Media, like all of his other hobby channels, revolved around him.
It's a red carpet affair, bro. I keep telling you. It's only the best around here.
The be-all, end-all reason for why Jeremy made content back in the day. Until it was. See, around 2015, Jeremy would try to turn his Unsleeved Media side hustle into an actual business. Not just through Patreon either. Nah, he was going to launch a mobile app called Game Finder that he had ambitions to.
Whoa, why is it spelled like grinder though? I don't even know. That's what I was told. That's how it was spelled. I don't really know, but like, how did they spell it like that?
TG community. How did he manage to get the money to develop it? By crowdfunding it to a tune of about $30,000.
Whoa!
Create a way for players to be able to find other players to play Magic with. Basically,
look how greasy he looks right. Oh, look, great minds. We got the same wavelength. I'm glad that I wasn't the only one.
It blew up. Like a boat full of fentanyl en route for the United States leaving the Venezuelan
Helping you
coast. I mean,
fill out your D&D party.
flop was pretty simple.
Oh my.
If you really weren't fans of how the app handled location data and personal info, there were still bugs because the app...
Oh, hey, by the way, guys, you know, I just got done saying that I know a little bit more about tech than Review Tech USA and fucking the Quartering combined. You got to turn all the AI shit off on your phone. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it all off. Apple Intelligence, bro. They say it's all local on your phone. Nah. There's literally a thing that you can press, a toggle that will tell you these are all the spots you're going to at what time, and then it starts recommending you proper routes. It will, excuse me, create a profile and save it on your device and send that information along. So turn that shit off.
Maintenance was ass. It just didn't get any traction. Wasn't a whole lot of reason to use it as opposed to Facebook or Discord.
Brags about selling his first channel for 100K and has to crowdfund an app, right?
Bless me with the 100K, dude.
But nah, Jeremy's first crowdfunded business was basically dead on arrival. It looked like Jeremy was going to be stuck being an eternal...
But yes, we sampled the thrill of the interview that you had with Uncapped Internet.
...went on since 2014. Now, Jeremy wouldn't get involved in Gamergate himself, but ripple effects from it, the veteran...
We've been doing a viewer's choice night. We've been catching up on Cyraxx, Dark Side Phil, and now we're catching up on the Quartering.
...himself in his first culture war scuffle. And I want you to pay attention.
If it turns out Jer's a Nepo baby and he cries poverty or all hollow, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. The gathering of the Juggalos. Whoop, whoop, Juggalo. There goes out for the Southwest Strangler. And the big money hustler.
It all started in June of 2017.
Gross.
When Jeremy got blacklisted by Wizards of the Coast.
But what is a Juggalo? A dead body. Well, he ain't really dead, but he ain't like anybody that you haven't met before.
Both officially, I mean, basically as officially as they can do it. I can still play in sanctioned events currently. I'm probably one offensive joke away from getting my DCI taken. There was a brief period of time where I was...
He's so controversial, bro.
Product 2. And I'd gotten to the point where they would even let me do spoilers occasionally. I had done a few spoilers for them.
They decided they were done with this fool and wouldn't send him any more promotion.
Fear Monarch says, fun fact, any picture you upload to a cloud is then owned by any company that owns that cloud service. So any picture you have, they can steal and use, no payout. Well, they're going to be getting a lot of training data from me. No, I'm just kidding. Even when asked, you're never going to get the photo.
June, when the transgender bathroom debate.
And here's a pro tip to all my fellas out there. Maybe don't do that.
Jeremy, in reference to it, just made a little joke about how planeswalkers wouldn't need bathrooms because they could just piss into the ether.
It all started with a series of tweets, I think. This is how I remember it. This is like a year ago.
So this is already his pre-cope. This is my interpretation of the...
whining about bad comments. So I chimed in.
This is my alternative facts.
Comments are just that. Internet comments are even less important. Let's not be so thin-skinned. Later, the next day, I believe. This was like right around when the Charlotte bathroom thing was going on about trans people not having trans bathrooms or something like that. In their opinion, in a lot of people's opinions...
Look at him before he let the clout get him. He got high on his own supply. Doesn't he have some sort of like fucking fish tank? Some expensive ass dirt track in his backyard? Didn't he try to get his property set up as a farm?
This innocuous joke was taken very serial by Wizards of the Coast, who had been bitten by the progressive bug, so they immediately put him on their shit list.
They're woke!
That's the story Jeremy told.
They're inclusive!
The actual reason Jeremy got blacklisted by Wizards of the Coast was because he had been constantly starting shit.
Highly recommend. The Nas is incredible.
All year long. See, there are two wolves inside of Jeremy Hambley. Greedy, attention-seeking, jaundiced filth.
Not the Vince McMahon in the background! Free my man Vince! Free my man Vince! I got a paycheck from Vince McMahon, dudes, and I want to rub that shit in PWR's face constantly. Constantly. I got a paycheck from Vince McMahon. Not once, but 3 times.
Nigga. The other wolf is also all of those things, but
And you know, all I had to do was show up.
Because he has a drinking problem, he's worse at hiding all those nasty traits the first wolf inside of Jeremy keeps just barely under the
Hey, I have that.
You are probably familiar with Jeremy's Twitter addiction.
Look at his hair.
One of the nastiest cases of Twitter fingers I've ever seen. Shit's terminal. And he also has a bad habit of saying things he wouldn't say otherwise, especially when he starts pulling up. Combine this with the fact that Jeremy has been paying attention to a lot of
Fear Monarch got to sit in one of Hulk Hogan's old custom cars at Mecum. Hey, yo. Once eats pants DPWR. I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Constantly squatting on other members of the community, like Anthony from the Manosaurus and Kate Donnelly from Hipsters of the Coast. Bragging when they eventually block him for constantly tagging them just to insult them, all while reusing Kekistan and other 4chan memes he just copied from the other anti-SJW posters he was following.
Cringe!
Tweets like these, posting pictures of his guns while mentioning the Milwaukee protest at the same time.
Jesus Christ!
Well, Mikey, it's not a crime. So long as he wasn't threatening anyone with his firearms or threatening to bring them to an event, it really wasn't the rest of the community's business. I agree, but it's really not a good look to make those types of tweets when you're already building a big reputation for
this editing is on point.
Alcoholic asshole. So no, Jeremy
Mecum is the name of the event. Aha.
Wasn't doing nothing but making a couple jokes at a few
Are those pants coming from Burger King, baby?
Started to become a pariah because he couldn't behave himself. The Game Finder failure, where he basically set 30K from other Magic players on fire, didn't help his rep either. The most notorious example of Jeremy just being a cunt was a video he made called Playset of Beta White Knights Prevent Rape of
Holy shit, brother.
Sprinkle Run. In this video, Jeremy would rant about how Magic the Gathering cosplayer Christine Sprinkle didn't like a certain horned up comment she received.
Okay, so it was drawn to my attention.
Ew, look at this overlay, dude. Ooh, brother, ooh. He's got the screen cap of the YouTube chat, brother. Couldn't get an overlay? Couldn't get an overlay? Look at my man Jeremy up here. Yes, I am going to criticize this. Look at his slack-jawed ass, fat-ass looking head, looking away from the content, brother. At least reflect your webcam, idiot. And look at, brother, a gradient, a simple gradient. Or at least you kept the fonts the same. Jesus
brought
Christ.
To my attention that there was like literal rape happening in
holy shit. I'm sorry, YouTube.
Community.
Sorry, YouTube.
Serial virtue signaler and crying for Patreon dollars cosplayer Sia Sprinkle Run posted yesterday. Allow messages to my Facebook page again. Question my life choices immediately. Hey, I mean, if a guy tells me that he came and looked at my pictures and it gave him an erection, like, I'm like, sweet, you know? I appreciate giving you boners.
Jeremy was furious.
I'm sorry, what?
He's gay!
Wow.
Why? Well, for one, Jeremy had a weird vendetta against female Magic cosplayers in general, but Christine especially triggered him because of how much love she got from the community compared to him.
Let's see what the Magic the Gathering community... 107 likes, which is a lot for a Magic YouTuber or Magic personality.
They literally called her the godmother of Magic cosplay. She even got a video on the official Magic the Gathering channel dedicated to her. This wasn't...
I may or may not have an affinity to my cosplayer sisters.
She wasn't part of. She had been attending tournaments and engaging.
I appreciate the
years. But Jeremy could see the thought that everybody else was blind to. What really pissed him off were the dudes white knighting for her in the comments.
Tim Wright.
I hate this rant because back in the day I used to play Magic the Gathering and knew some pro cosplayers.
Why can't they leave the pros alone? Obviously, Sprinkle is a pro cosplayer. You know she's a professional cosplayer by the fact that she has to solicit Patreon dollars and then cry in her Patreon video to get loser beta cucks to give her money.
Now,
damn.
It was really rich for Jeremy to poke at somebody else for soliciting Patreon bucks and crying to their audience for money because he had literally done the same thing a year earlier.
Damn.
on February 2nd, 2000.
Damn, framing, brother. Do you know how that works?
MTG video on YouTube.
He just wanted to show off all of his toys in the background.
4 years later, and 820 more videos, I'm still here, producing content.
I'm still here, bitch.
Do this as at least a part-time job. For the past year, I've been running myself ragged, trying to run a business as well as YouTube full-time. And while it's been worth every long night, it's unlikely I can continue this pace much longer. I'm just so tired.
Cassandra Marie subscribed to the channel.
Let's effing go! Thank you for making my frog dance. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's some fucking momentum.
Thank you.
Differently. I wish I was friendlier with other Magic YouTube channels. I wish YouTube ad revenue wasn't less now than it was a year ago.
Detective Detractor says pro at the time was an expensive hobby that you can only win bragging rights, $100 and some swag.
I'm receiving on my Patreon.
At that time, cosplay was a labor of love and was a money pit, as with most things.
These YouTube.
I couldn't tell you how much money I spent on fucking pro wrestling, bro. From the boots to the gear to the fucking
time on sponsored
time on the road, the gas,
evil as things are now, to help fund
the wrist tape,
some things that I want to do. You backing
the hospital visits,
even $1 or $2 goes so much further than YouTube ad revenue ever could.
He was just green with envy here. My favorite part was when he started going through Chris.
All for maybe 4 or 5, maybe 10 to 12 minutes in a ring. Maybe shared with a couple of other people in a tag match, possibly.
Made him stupid horny.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sprinkle. Let's look at your cosplay, your art, where some poor 14-year-old kid was unfortunately made an erection comment about you, and fuck him for being such a degenerate. I mean, what
he sounds drunk here,
right? Oh no, totally nothing sexual about this. Oh yeah, here you go, Sprinkle. Another totally non-sexual picture where the Pokeball happens to be right on your fucking bush. Oh, here you go.
Jesus Christ.
A bra. Yep, nope, nothing hot about that. Here we go again. More. Basically 75% nude, nothing sexual there. Nothing sexual.
You know what? I'm not going to take this slander, brothers, because there's some other motherfucking midriffs out, bro.
Yeah,
and you know I'm a slut for the midriffs, bro.
If I'm going to say that I wish there was a little slot down here, you know, for me to, you know, for us to pleasure each other.
What the fuck?
Anyway,
whoa!
Getting deleted a short time later.
Holy!
Gained infamy and further bruised Jeremy's already black and blue reputation in the community.
He is always drunk? Okay.
Doo-doo flinging he liked to do, and also the whole game finder flop that completely wasted a lot of people's money. There were 3 reasons why Jeremy made this video.
Yeah, I'm mad for 3 reasons.
Christine Sprinkle made more on Patreon and was more popular than him, despite not being an elite player, or in Jeremy's eyes, not putting as much work into her content as he did, which has literally always been slop. 2, Jeremy, despite being
Bro, put that skull emoji!
Interactions with women.
Thank you!
Years, especially with women he obviously finds attractive. And 3, the alcohol was just making Jeremy
blame it on that.
So yeah, all of this were the actual reasons Jeremy got blackballed.
Big support, thank you.
They gave promo material to be the most professional guys around, but they at least expected them to not cheat.
I am adding them all up. Those 50s, they do add up.
Called Beta White Knights Prevent Rape of MTG Cosplayer.
Christ.
Where they literally added the Twitter handle of the cosplayer whose figurative rape they were talking about. Eventually, Christine announced her retirement that November so she could focus on med school instead. She was hanging up the jersey, and she explicitly named Jeremy as the reason for why she got sick of it all and left. His obnoxiousness and drunken tirades were just too much that not even the Patreon bucks made it worth the hassle anymore. Now, was Christine being a bit histrionic here? Of course she was, but the general sentiment was shared among a lot of other people, and her abrupt departure caused a real stir. Jeremy would respond by saying he hadn't harassed anyone, which is someone who does.
He's a creep. He's a wino.
The internet
Thank you, Ro.
Automatically counts as harassing them. I would feel he would have been in the right to say, had he also not tried to play victim and say that he was the one actually getting harassed.
Holy.
I would normally do on my Quartering channel, but I'm going to put it here on Unsleeved Media because I'm not going anywhere. I'm currently under basically a full-scale assault from people who have been misled or have been waiting for a moment to try and, quote, get rid of me. So yesterday or the day before, well-known grifter and cosplayer Sprinkle decided
Look at this guy swaying too, by the way. He be swaying.
Quitting Magic. Then we see literally every major creator out there completely unself-aware, talking about me.
He's such a neckbeard piece of shit. Vaginas the world over dry up.
One tweet like 2 months ago.
It's the Sahara.
I didn't care that she was going to be at a GP or something. You are sicking a hate mob on me. You know that's what you're doing, and you're trying to play the victim while doing it. These people are so disconnected from reality. They legitimately think they're not doing exactly what they're accusing me of doing.
The quarter pounder does not realize that like or hate a company, they're going to try and make the best decision for the company, including cutting ties to someone that generates bad press. Exactly. Especially back then when everybody was really in their feelings.
Of him asking for money from the community, then wasting it on a terribly executed business scheme, then starting drama that had nothing to do with Magic itself with other people in the community, and now there were members of the community that people actually liked that were saying they were leaving because Jeremy wouldn't stop painting the walls with feces. The ban that Jeremy received that December from all sanctioned Magic events might have been harsh, but it was after a year of him basically antagonizing and pissing off numerous influential people in the community.
Damn, bro.
General ass out
Who is that? Foodie Beauty?
From going to non-official events or visiting card shops.
That face looks familiar.
But it did essentially mean that any chance of Jeremy's Magic the Gathering channel ever becoming anything more than a hobby after 5 years of...
Damn, Frogan? What the?
Basically dead in the water. It was the end of Unsleeved Media. But it wasn't the end for Jeremy himself though. Nah, this was just the beginning. Because earlier that year, during the summer, Jeremy had rebranded his other Magic the Gathering YouTube channel to just The Quartering.
Definitely an interesting day for me. So as
Look at this nice ass house.
On my main channel, which is specifically about Magic the Gathering, and my second channel, which is now currently called Unsleeved After Dark because it's Unsleeved Media is my main channel, but I'm going to change it. I think I'm changing it to The Quartering this weekend.
Originally, The Quartering was going to...
Wow, the origin story.
Jeremy would get to vent about things that either had little to do or nothing to do with Magic the Gathering. But this channel would go on to be his most successful YouTube endeavor by far, while also somehow getting him in way more internet.
All right, we're going to have to pause it there. We have to pause it there. I promised friend of the channel, Fear, that we would play this. So we're going to do it. We're going to finish the stream strong. But we will return to this. I was actually thoroughly sports entertained by this. We're on chapter 3. Very cool. Very cool. So Fear Monarch was out here behind the scenes saying, you need to listen to this, but don't listen to it until you take it to the stream. And I said, all right, bet.
Go ahead, let it out. Go ahead, let it out. Go ahead, let it out. Check it out, stretch it out.